Yes, sir.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. That Warriors
I
game.
know.
Bro, that
A
was
lot
crazy.
of
Bro,
drama tonight.
Bro, you know how Laker fans are, bro. If Harrison Barnes gave us
If
40,
he gave us
I'd be
40,
sick.
oh
oh my
I'd be
my
God.
sick to my
God.
stomach, dude.
Oh my
Sick to my
God.
stomach.
He gave us 40. He gave them 40 on the crazy, bro. He was
And block
58.
Kaminga to win the game. Like, damn.
He was 58, 50, 100. What?
He shot better than Steph for the season.
Bro, oh my
Maybe
God. That's the fakest performance
Harrison
all year,
Barnes should
bro.
start in the All Star game. I don't
40?
know.
It's like leaving the house without knocking on my door. Y'all was gonna tell me y'all left, bro. Damn, y'all just up here on time and shit.
Left
Left what?
where?
No, I'm just
Were
saying.
you guys in the
No,
Warriors
this about me
therapy?
being late,
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. I was
That's
tapped in a little bit.
yeah,
that's
that's just
funny,
funny.
man.
bro.
My man.
That's ain't that like the second time he's turned the ball over in the clutch, bro? Remember when he
Second,
tried to make that cross court pass?
second.
Yeah, bro. Remember when they played Denver? Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was
Denver.
Denver. Like,
And
what the
Jokic
fuck?
hit that shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trap Steph in the clutch, bro. You just
Nigga, just shoot the ball at that point. I'd rather you shoot from half court than turn that bitch over. Like you,
Bro,
what
there's a
the
whole
fuck?
compilation. I gotta send it to you. It's just he's
Steph,
not good,
stop
bro.
going left, dog. It's
He's
Bro,
literally
he
two
terrible.
turned it over
turnovers.
against us in the playoffs,
Yes,
game
he did, bro.
4.
He did.
Like this nigga, what the bro? This nigga is a king of turning that bitch over with the game on the line. Like it's fucking crazy. I don't understand that shit.
Chill on
Like
the face of the league, though. Seriously, I'm
Right.
my
tired of
fault,
it.
my fault.
Bro, that last 5 minutes of the game was just, oh my God.
Who's the face of
Let's
the
end
league?
this
Steph Curry.
game already.
You didn't see?
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
Kevin Herter run, Linsanity
Harrison
run is so
Barnes.
over.
SGA finna drop the
Harrison
sassiest
fucking
Okay,
caption
Barnes.
of all
I got
time
his.
after
I got
starting over
Bro,
Steph.
notifications
Kevin
up.
It's
Herter's
gonna
so
be great.
fucking trash
The
now.
aura,
Dude run is so over.
aura is crazy.
That nigga ass now.
Yeah, hers look
Um,
bad.
back
Pause.
to back to our team.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Welcome to the Coaches Den. We are a Laker focused podcast slash show slash collective. And the Lakers played tonight. We actually
Slash
lifestyle.
lifestyle
Talk about it, Zay. Talk about it, Zay.
brand.
Talk about it, Zay. The Lakers actually had a game
Mariah the
tonight.
Scientist?
And we took on the Chicago Bulls. My goat, DeMar DeRozan, came into town. Unfortunately, we mollywopped them. 141-132. The score does not reflect that, which I think some people will talk about. I don't really want to talk about it. But we're gonna nitpick anyways. 141-132. Definitely felt like an all-star game I was watching back in the old days. But I think most Laker fans were really excited and really pleased with the offensive output from most of our guys. Looking at the box score right now, 7 players in double figures out of 9 that played. I thought the first half, carrying over that excitement, Zay hosted from halftime over to the third quarter. You saw like people going on hot streaks, bro, especially D'Angelo Russell. I don't think you can start nearly anywhere else, bro. Continuing the heater, bro. 29 points for our starting point guard, 38 minutes, 4 assists, 8 threes on the night, a +7, one away from his career. It would have been a new career high. He tied his career high, I think, with 8 threes tonight. An absolute heater. Um, and just incredible stuff yet again, setting the tone. Got his points very efficiently, very timely as well. Was aggressive, and what more can be said? He's absolutely hooping right now. This is Rome says it perfectly on stream, bro. It's never about the ceiling of D'Angelo Russell, because the ceiling of D'Angelo Russell, and no one can blink here, is an all-star caliber player. It's not even close. What you saw tonight was an all-star level performance, but it's always about the floor when we do talk about his struggles. But needed his performance. We got his performance for this dub tonight. Kudos to him and applaud to him. Amazing stuff. LeBron James, quiet 25, 12 assists. Absolutely incredible. 35 minutes, 10 of 19 shooting, 3 threes for him, +14. Anthony Davis, 22 and 11, 36 minutes for him. Torian Prince had 14, 2 assists, 4 boards, 2 steals as well in 30 minutes. Jared Vanderbilt off the bench, 27 minutes, 8 of 11 shooting, a season high 17 points, guys. 5 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. Definitely set the tone in the first half. And yeah, kept it going in the third quarter. I like the energy as well. Rui Hachimura did crack 10 points in 19 minutes as well. 3 boards, 2 assists for him. So, and Max and Christian stepping up while they could. So, Lakers pretty much dominate this one through 3 quarters. Obviously, things got a little sloppy in the fourth. If you would like to nitpick on that, I would like to hear your case, because some wins you just gotta say shit's gonna happen. But if you have a compelling case, go right ahead. I'm not frustrated about that last 5 minutes. It did get a little sloppy, but one win at a time is what I'll say. For the Bulls, real quick, Kobe White, 25 points. Vooch had 20. DeMar DeRozan did have 32 and 10 assists. Wow, it's incredible in 40 minutes for him. So definitely gave it all out there. Lakers moved to 23 and 23 on the season. We take on the Golden State Warriors on Saturday on the road. I think beginning like a 4 or 5 game road trip. We'll get quotes for you guys. We'll get the upcoming schedule for you guys. And obviously we're here for the analysis. So kick back, grab a drink, and tonight we're gonna enjoy a win, bro. Thursday night. I'm gonna start out with Rome. I'm gonna start out with Zay, and then I'm gonna start out with James, and then we'll get to speakers.
Damn, switch up the order.
Get your own time first.
Fucking Betty.
I'm gonna start with Rome. Zay, I'm gonna go rogue again. Duty.
Wait, go Zay first. Go Zay first.
Whoa.
Then I'll go after him.
Back of the line, nigga.
Yes, sir. Streets is here.
Zay.
Not Rosa Parks.
Zay, it's on you, and then
it's on the GOD.
Zay, I need you to run the space as well. I'm gonna go rogue for a minute, so it's on you.
Got you. Hey, you already know, man. Viral clips coming. Yes, sir. Listen, I just looked at this. I looked at the box score. Outside of Christian Wood and Max Christie, no other player was under double. Every other player was in double figures. Every player on the team, double figures. Crazy. And Christian Wood and Max didn't even really play. They played 8 minutes and 11 minutes. So everybody that played, Rui got 19 minutes, Taurean Prince 30, Vando 26, 80, 36, 33 for Reeves, 35 for Brown, 37 for D'Lo. All double digits or more. Like 140 on Chicago. We shot 60% from the field. I think that's where some of the frustration with this team comes in, especially offensively. Obviously, the inconsistencies, but bro, when we look good, it's unlike bad teams. I feel like when we look good, we look like dominant. Like we're really crazy. I think the two players that stand out in this game, obviously, I'm gonna keep it short too. Like this game ain't got a lot of breakdown. Is D'Lo. He's playing so well that it's like the trade. I still might trade him, but I'm no longer looking at shit like he has to be traded or that. I can't argue with you if you want to say to keep D'Lo. I still might want to trade him, but I get it. Like I know he's on a hot streak, but I mean he's playing so well. Bro, he made 8 threes tonight. Like niggas always talk about niggas coming to the Lakers and struggling as a shooter. Where he's shooting 40% from 3 on the year in the worst time for his, I guess, Laker career and all the rumors and shit. He's literally averaging like 28 points a game. Like I think that stuff, the pressure, even though it's January and it's a regular season, still the pressure, being able to play well with all of the shit going on, all the social media shit, like that's something that you just can't ignore. That's something that keeps me like, damn. I know he struggled in the playoffs, but bro, playing well through this gives me some sort of glimmer of hope that maybe the Denver series was just a bad series because he did play well against Memphis and Golden State. So it kind of, I'm not erasing it. It happened, but you're kind of like, it matters, bro. Being able to, because other the players we trade for might crumble in this shit. So like, it matters. And of course, Vando, honestly, Vando player of the game. 17 points. He missed 2 shots. This is what we be talking about with Vando. Like he only attempted a 3 and made a 3. But him being able to just finish at the rim. I need to see a shot chart. I think damn near all of these shots is at the rim. If you can you don't have to go 8 for 11 every night because this is kind of crazy. Like this is super, super, super efficient. But you give us 6 for 11, 5 for 11. Like, bro, literally all these shots is in the paint. And half of them are in the restricted area. Like, Vando playing this well. I think we're at a point now where I'm a fan of Vando's offense right now to where I think I'm starting him over Taurean Prince. I think that's not even realistic because Taurean Prince is going to start. He's just going to be the starter. But, yeah, this was a great game. Obviously, Brown and AD did what they did. Shout out to Reeves, too. 20 points, 8 assists. I think he had 4 turnovers. Crazy. Trey Reeves. But, yeah, bro, great game. I think we got Golden State next. They just had an embarrassing loss at home. You beat Golden State. We're back over 500. And then I think we get the Hawks after Golden State, right? I don't know why I was muted. I think we get the Hawks after Golden State.
Yes.
We after the Warriors, we got here's the next 5. We were at at
we got
Warriors,
Houston and then the Hawks.
at Warriors, at
Yeah.
Rockets, at Hawks, at Celtics, at Knicks, at Hornets versus Nuggets versus Pelicans versus Pistons. That's like
Go
Okay,
on a
see,
run,
you need
man.
to. You really
Damn.
need you. This is late space talk, but you really need to win these next 3 in a row just to have a little cushion if it gets a little turbulent when you go play Boston and New York and Denver and New Orleans, because that's a stretch. Playing Boston in Boston, I think they lost once. The Knicks in New York, like, and they, got
They just
OG
dogged
now.
Denver.
Exactly. So you really can't lose any of these next 3. You really can't
if
lose
they're
these, and
serious,
they're
if
all
they're
on the road.
serious.
We're not going to go to road team. If you're serious, you really can't lose none of these 3. You got to win all of them. We need these.
I'm a lock in here, but I just want to say one thing. Are you gonna chill here? Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say real quick. I know we joke around a lot about, and then the D'Lo Reeves stuff is like, literally like World War III and stuff like that. And like we try to do our best to keep it even. Like shout out to Reeves, dead ass, because we like literally almost did a career evaluation last space. He did show up tonight, and he was very very instrumental. 20 points, 8 assists in the start next to D'Lo. Obviously, he took kind of the shine and stuff like that. Like I thought his points were super important. He carried over to the third quarter. I thought his shots were really well. He was pacing extremely well. He was smart with the ball in his hands, and he had a good game today. So I think he needs praise for that. So what have you say?
And let me say the last thing I'll say on this: the entire team, if the entire team continues to play well like this and kind of, I don't know, mask the issues, the flaws of the team, I think this makes the trade deadline and shit. It because of how reactionary the front office is. I think it kind of makes it really sketchy because they could really look at this and be like, all right, they figured it out. I think the front office should look at this from a macro perspective and not just like, I know D'Lo's played very well recently, but you still need to kind of zoom out and see, do we think this is something we can win with moving forward, and obviously in the playoffs and maybe even next season. So you should take these things with a slight grain of salt. I don't know if they will because obviously our front office just
Well, it's
they
just like the
react to
question
everything.
is like, okay, let's have the conversation, right? Keeping D'Lo, what does that look like? Like, okay, if we are gonna keep him, he needs to be on this attack mode and this kind of aggression, like the next 6 months, like no minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm not. Yeah, we're not even saying he got to
yeah.
average 28 or
There's just
whatever
a
because
switch.
it's
I mean, we'll
crazy.
talk about it all the time. There's a clear switch in IQ that's being seen over here in like picking his spots, being aggressive. Because nobody gets mad at D'Lo when he misses shots. It's just like where he's shooting them, how many he's shooting, the frequency, and so I don't even know what kind of conversation you would have because like Zay just said, like he'd lean towards trading him because you can have all the conversations in the world about what we need you to be. That being done over a sustained period of time rather than like a 6 7 8 game stretch we're watching right now is a different story when you have to win a championship right now. So again, you have to ask the question, do I trust D'Angelo Russell based on what I'm seeing in a 7 8 game stretch to have a conversation with him, show him consistent tape, like here's where our team goes when you care about your shots and your offensive game, and this is where we can go. We absolutely need you to be like this into May and June, otherwise we have no shot at winning a championship. And so the question every fan has to ask themselves, do you trust him to be able to perform like this in 4 months? And if you can say with clear, definitive, you can make a clear, definitive choice that answer is yes, with taking almost no emotion out of it and try your best to take recency bias out of it too, then I don't see why you can't keep him.
To piggyback off that point, if your answer to that question
Right.
is no, and you do want to trade D'Lo, the next question you have to ask yourself is, the guy we trading for, do we trust him to show
That's
up
fair.
in these same situations that we're
That's fair.
asking? Do we trust D'Lo? Like, do you trust DeJounte in these playoff moments when he's really hasn't had like a large sample size of it? And also Bruce
Exactly.
Brown or whoever you're trying to trade for. So, because we're not trading for a star player like Kyrie or none of these niggas. So,
No.
if you don't have faith in D'Lo, ask yourself, do you have faith in the guys we're trading for? That's all I'll say.
Facts. Yeah, I'll close with that. You got to look at the long term thing too with D'Lo. Like we don't. He's on team. He's on player option. He could be
I
a
was gonna
free
say
agent at the end of the year.
that's kind of where my stance is at this point. I don't even think it's about basketball anymore. Like I
Somebody
think,
tweeted it too. We talked about it playback. Like I think it was in the Michael Scotto article. Like if D'Lo comes back, that means he didn't have any value, which means he probably played poorly in the playoffs. And then if he leaves, that means he balled out probably if he gets a big bag. But that means we just lost another asset for nothing. So it's like
unless you're gonna pay him,
unless you're gonna cash him out 25, however much you probably might want a year, like a 4-year, $100 million.
And if you don't trade him, you better figure out ways to keep that nigga. Like I said,
facts.
So you can't just say roll the
and that's
dice.
why it's dangerous because they let niggas walk all the time. So that they very well he might get to a price point where they're just like
we just played against 2 niggas in Drummond and Caruso that they literally let walk.
Exactly.
Literally, they just let walk.
God.
That and they want right now.
The best part of D'Lo cooking is he's cooking like good defenders, bro. Like he's cooking fucking Caruso. Like he's doing the shit.
Had the bail and everything. He didn't need it.
Exactly. He didn't even need it. Like he's cooking like Clippers wings and shit. So it's a real run right here.
Facts, but I'll close with that.
Chicago been here on time, boy. Where's been smoke?
It's funny.
Another date.
Austin didn't even play bad today.
Exactly.
This might be an actual date.
Yeah, I mean, I said it in halftime. I really had zero complaints at halftime. Like I just loved the way this team just came out. I mean, I know it's weird because, bro, the Chicago Bulls were hitting a lot of fucking shit. Like, we don't talk about it because we also were, but like, bro, they were fucking. They shot 53% from the field today, like on 88 shots. Like they put up 130. Like that. This team, bro. We're talking about the double figure stuff. DeMar had 32. Vooch had 20. Caruso had 17. Kobe had 25. Ayo had 18. Drummond had 11. Like they also came to
so fake.
They came to play, bro. But I just like the way the Lakers came out. To me, I think it still starts with D'Lo, just in regards to like, bro. Chubb said it, bro. He's aggressive. It's not even about the make. Yeah, the shot making's been incredible, but the aggression, we weren't seeing this. And it's so crazy because, like, right now, you know, in this stretch of games, he's averaging like 27, 28 points a game. And it's like, this is fun. Bro, in December, he averaged 10 points a game. Like, that's where you are like, dude, why can't you just sustain this? Like, what is holding you back from just being not this level of player, but just somewhere in between, like really good and like amazing on some nights? Like, why can't that just be your norm? And I think that's kind of the question the Lakers are asking themselves right now, and a reason why they honestly have him at the center of a lot of trade discussions. Like, because it's just like we've seen it time and time and time again with D'Lo. It's like, dude, you're never gonna get a D'Lo hater out of me. I love D'Angelo Russell, bro. I wanted the Lakers to draft D'Angelo Russell when we had a chance. I was happy we drafted him, bro. And I hated when we traded him the first time to the Brooklyn. Like, I thought that was a terrible move. And it's just one of those things where throughout the course of his career, we just know the floor is going to hit. That's the thing where it's like a honeymoon phase with D'Lo, bro. When D'Lo's playing at a great level, he looks great. You don't want to trade him. You don't want to. Dude, he did this last year. He literally did this last year, bro. When LeBron went out, D'Lo was having games against teams like Toronto, teams like the Knicks. He's dropping 30, bro. They're going crazy. Literally just going nuclear. And everyone just is in love with this game and everything he's doing. And then you just have those lows, bro. And the lows is what hurts you. Because you're really only as good as your low points with these with this basketball team. And it's like, that's why people have questions about Austin. Because I thought Austin was amazing tonight. We've also seen Austin be awful. And so it's one of those things where, you know, when it's going well, it's fun, bro. Today was fun. Today was, bro, stress-free. We got to watch our team dog walk the fucking Bulls, watch the Warriors lose at the same time. Like, that was fun to watch. Like, I was watching both games like, this is amazing. This is like the perfect game script. Like, my team is shitting on the fucking Bulls, and the Warriors are getting fucking embarrassed. Like, that, like, to me, like, that's, like, perfect game script. I can't have a better night, right? But, like, I also know throughout the course of this year. We've already seen it this year. Like, I don't know how sustainable any of this is. And that's where you kind of just question a lot, right? As for AD and LeBron tonight, I thought LeBron was incredible. I thought the fact that like he literally shot 2 free throws, like that, like I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to sound like a fucking Karen, bro. We gotta go to the league. Like we have to talk to the fucking league. Like this, I'm sorry, y'all. This shit is so egregiously fucking bad. Like holy shit, bro. The end of the game, bro. We're winning. The game's over, bro. LeBron is on the ground, fucking heated, cause he's like, dude. I can't even get a call in fucking like crunch time when the Bulls want to foul. Like what the like, bro? It is so bad. Like I don't even know, but bro has the same whistle as Max Christie. Literally, they both had the same amount of free throws today, and Max Christie played 8 minutes. LeBron James shot 19 times and had 2 free throws. He only shot 4 threes. So y'all do the math. It's fucking ridiculous what's going on with LeBron James and this whistle, man. Like like bro, like I'm sorry, bro. You have to talk to the league about this. People are gonna clip that and be like, "Yo, see, they're crying about it." I'm sorry, bro. I'm sick of seeing it. It's fucking ridiculous, and I'm saying it in a win. Like I'm saying it in a game we comfortably won. Like it's just fucking ridiculous. But all in all, he was amazing tonight. Anthony Davis, bro. I'm telling y'all, my new litmus test for like if the Lakers are playing well is AD's assist numbers. I'm telling you guys right now, when his assist numbers are high, this team is probably gelling. They're probably winning, and their offense is probably clicking. Like the AD playmaking stuff, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. The last game when we lost against the Clippers, I think AD only had like 3 assists, and there was a lot of missed opportunities. Like he should have had a lot more, but our offense just wasn't fully there consistently. D'Lo was kind of bailing us out with a bunch of isolation jump shots and stuff like that. But I'm telling y'all, bro, that should be your test of like how are the Lakers looking? Look at AD's assist numbers, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't really have it going too much. I thought he turned up in the second half, but I mean, I'm always gonna take 22, 11, and 6. Like I'm never gonna complain about that. So shout out to him. I want to go to Austin too because Austin Reeves has gotten a lot of criticism from all of us, and I just want to let y'all know he's gonna continue to get that. So like, all is not well in the world of like, see, bro, you all just had to give him time. Nah, man, I needed the same way we're talking about D'Lo. How we need to sustain greatness. I need this too from you, Austin. Bro, he was great tonight. My biggest thing with Austin, he had 4 free throws. Like, finally, bro, you're getting to the line. Like, oh, that was like what made you so good last year. It's like they couldn't guard you. They're either fouling you, you're scoring, or you're making the right play. And so I thought that we got that Austin tonight. And I think a big reason why we got the Austin tonight is because D'Lo was so aggressive and it just on his game. He always slots Austin in the right position to play Austin type of basketball, making the right play, doing the dirty work, like hustling hard, coming off screens well, doing like I thought D'Lo and Austin were amazing, but I really thought Austin was just great tonight, bro. Just super efficient. He missed 2 shots. He had 20 points on 9 shots, y'all. Like that's incredible. And he had 8 assists, and he had 3 rebounds. He only turned the ball over once. Highest plus minus on the team. Him and LeBron. Like, just a great game from him. I actually didn't like that he didn't close. Like, I was kind of surprised that, they went with Torian. Well, I'm not surprised that they went with Torian. But, like, the fact that, like, he didn't close his game in a game where, like, I thought he was great. He only played 33 minutes, and everyone else played 35, 36, 37 from the big 3. And it's like, I don't know. It was kind of weird, but I know whatever. It's a win, so you take it. As for all the other guys, I mean, you guys talked about Vando a lot. I mean, when Vando has it going offensively, just in regards to like him also being assertive, I think it really does unlock another level of what the Lakers are and what they can be. Because I know everyone's going to talk about him having a Lakers season high. This is the most he's ever had as a Laker. Bro, fuck all that. The defense was amazing again. He's everywhere, bro. Diving on loose balls, rebounding the ball. Bro, he had a block. He had 3 fucking steals. Like, I almost don't give a fuck about the offense. Like, the defense was amazing today. Amazing. Like, amazing. So, I mean, and that's what Vando is. This is probably the best you're going to get of Vando. Like, you're probably not getting anything better than this. But if he can sustain something, a tier under this, bro, we're cooking. We're cooking. I'm down to build with Vando. If he's gonna be able to give me a solid 8 points and play amazing defense, man, I'll take that. I have no problem with that. And I thought Rui, bro, he only played 19 minutes. He was great today too. He didn't miss a shot. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Like, Rui was hooping today. That was this was like, I always say Rui's kind of a conditional player. Well, he was on tonight. We got the good Rui tonight. So I really have nothing to say about any of these guys. I thought everyone, again, was just great. I thought the main difference was just the assertiveness of everyone. And it starts with Austin, D'Lo, and Jared Vanderbilt. Like, those 3 guys, when they choose to just be aggressive and not defer so much to the stars that, like, they can actually get their game off, I can live with all lives matter offense. Today was all lives matter offense. But guess what? These dudes were playing with conviction. So, like, you welcome it. You're taking more of a load off of LeBron and Anthony Davis. So, it's just a great win, bro. A great win. But the last thing I'll say, you got to build on it. Kick the Warriors while they're fucking down. The Warriors are down right now. They just let off a fucking heart-wrenching loss. That was probably like a low for them, this type of loss. Put your fucking foot on their neck, please. Please. Please, bro.
You've been talking to me too long, Ron.
You gotta
mute up.
you gotta take advantage of the Warriors not playing well. You gotta take advantage, bro. So that's where it is. Because after that, bro, you play the fucking Hawks, and we already know what time it is with the Hawks. So again, if you could just stack, we have to stack. We talked about it last space. If you can go, you just need one run, bro. One big run, season is completely changed. Mavericks are in hell. Kings aren't that good. Pelicans or whatever. Like, bro, you have a chance. I'm telling y'all, you have a chance, bro. You have a chance. Just, you got to beat the bad teams so that when you play the good teams, if you win, oh my God, this is amazing. If you lose, is what it is. So that's where it's at. But yeah, man, great win, great process building. This is a good process today. To James and Shub's point, they always make great process, but I live with these results and I love it.
Definitely.
So, great
Appreciate
win.
it, Rome. Just some quotes before I give it to James. D'Lo on Jared Vanderbilt tonight. Make sure you give Vando some love. He played his ass off tonight. So that's just showing love to his teammates. D'Lo said, I just try to compliment AD and LeBron, whether that's me shooting, facilitating, whatever that may be. I think the aggression is allowing me to have some success. Austin Reeves said the Lakers needed tonight's win going into the road trip. This one was big tonight to get some momentum. Hopefully, bro. Darvin Ham on D'Lo. He's hungry. He's playing at a high level. It's beautiful to watch. A tear like this, we needed all of it. Darvin Ham attributed the high assist numbers to the players' commitment to better pace. Whether or not they're getting the ball, they're doing their job, creating space for their teammates. No one is walking. Everyone is active in some type of way. Darvin Ham again credited D'Angelo Russell for the individual work he's been putting in at the Lakers practice facility. He's hungry. He's playing at a high level, so he's in extremely good rhythm. Yeah, dude. Story should be D'Lo, and it is. But yeah, we'll get more quotes for you guys, but it's on James, bro. Go ahead. And I'll give it back to Zay.
I want to go a different route because y'all obviously talk about the game and the trade talking shit, bro. I'm gonna need a stat on like some of the worst shooting teams. Like, how often do they light it up from 3 in a game, bro? Because like that's the point I make with the Lakers. Like, if they could ever find a middle ground as a 3-point shooting team, bro, like their offensive troubles wouldn't be so much for it. Like, bro, we 20 for 31 from the 3-point line tonight, and this is not the first time we've done shit like that this season, bro. Like, we've had stretches where we shot the piss out the ball, bro. As crazy as that phrase sounds, but I don't know, bro. If this team ever figured it out shooting wise, we just got a completely different offense, and we just We smoking teams. I literally said when we make threes, we smoke teams. I haven't seen that disproven yet. So there's not really too many takeaways from the game. We all already highlighted who played great. I thought Vando was sensational tonight. Game ball goes to him, obviously, or D'Lo, whichever one you want to pick, bro. But I thought those are the two guys that really stood out tonight. We obviously know what the Stars are going to do on a nightly basis, but when a role players step up like this, we just look like the team that we actually want to be, bro. Like it's just, I think our main issues this season is just coaching and consistent effort. Like we get nights like this where we give like complete effort, and we have nights like versus the Nets where these niggas just look dead in the water. Like we move like a team that's filled with a bunch of old niggas, and we're not, bro. We only got two niggas on this team that's over 30. So you would think us giving consistent energy every night is something that should be a priority, but it just seems like we have nights where we just don't do that. So that's kind of troubling, but it also gives me hope on my take that I'm ready to see any team in the playoffs, but the issue is getting there. Because I think in a playoff setting, a Bron and AD led team is just you need a specific group of players to beat that type of dynamic, and I don't think a lot of teams in the league have that. It's only really Denver and Suns, in my opinion, that have that. Even the Clippers, as great as they are, they're a great constructed team. I just think we match up like pretty well with them, but I just think the perimeter play of the Suns and the Nuggets kind of like triggers like our weaknesses on this team in ways that other teams around the league. Like I'm not about the Kings, Pelicans, fucking Mavs. Luka in a series is a dog. We know that, but they can't guard Brown and AD. I don't mean to look ahead to the playoffs because we obviously got to get there. It's just talks about the roster and how much change you want to actually make to it. It's a tricky slope for real because we can look at it tonight or versus OKC or versus the Clippers and we see, bro, this team can obviously compete. And then they have nights like the Nets and shit where it's like, God damn, this team needs a move, bro. These niggas fuck around. So the inconsistencies is what's really driving me crazy with this season. Hopefully they can figure that out. I don't like the eulogies that people are giving on the TL, bro. Like these goodbye notes to D'Lo. Well, this is his last home game. Thank you for everything you've done. Like, yeah, I gotta chill, bro. Like, can we wait for an actual trade to get done? Because if the nigga actually stays here, then y'all looking fucking stupid. So just because Mike Escato, no disrespect to him, just because he's talking about trades doesn't mean we just banking it that a nigga getting traded. So let the shit play out, bro. But while he's here, the nigga's fucking hooping. So shout out D'Lo.
Yeah, we appreciate that, bro. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
D'Lo Muse, we'll go to you. I can lead the space too, bro.
Damn, you leading the space. Fuck it, bro. You call shots. Go ahead,
Oh,
D-Lo.
it's cooked if he's leading it.
Change it.
Yeah, I know who's going last.
It's Coach James Space right now, I guess.
Yo,
Go ahead, D-Lo.
hi, bro. So first and foremost, I got a little I got a D'Angelo Russell apology form. I'm gonna need every single one of y'all niggas to sign. I think enough time has passed. All right, I think it's not OD for me to say, yo, like I need this signed. All right, bro. So I'm gonna need
Even
y'all to
me?
sign that.
I ain't said
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Even you. I don't care. I don't care what you said, bro. Like, listen, bro. I just need all y'all to sign it. Okay, just sign it. You direct your attention to the top of the space, the pin tweets. Sign that. I want it back in my DMs by the end of this week. All right, that's it, bro. D'Angelo Russell is such a fun player to watch when he's hot. Oh my gosh, bro. This nigga hit three straight threes. Y'all see that one shit he took where he was like off one leg, unbalanced. Nigga banked that shit in over Caruso. I was like, damn, bro. And I see mad niggas on my timeline, mad niggas at me. They was like, yo, bro, Caruso's about to lock up D'Lo, bro. He's about to get traded today, bro. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. D'Lo's nice. Fuck Caruso. But we'll take him, bro. I promise you we'll take him. But listen, bro. My nigga D'Lo, oh my gosh, bro. Yo, but for real though, like over the past 8 games, nigga cooked Caruso, Paul George, Mikal Bridges, and Colin Sexton, bro. Like y'all niggas, how y'all niggas saying that he's doing this against randoms, bro? He's cooking, bro. What are you talking about, bro? When y'all niggas were saying at the beginning of the space, like, yo, Like with D'Lo's contract, like one of the biggest reasons that he might have to get traded is just like the way that it's orchestrated. Like you have to understand, he waived his no trade clause to see what LA was about to do, bro. So realistically, if you keep D'Angelo Russell, he's walking unless we make a championship run. Like that's honestly the fact of the matter, bro. So I mean, trading him is really like politically just the best move. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't want him going, bro. I really don't want him going. But just the way I'm looking at it, bro. That player option that he signed specifically, like in trade for the no trade clause, bro, is just bro. Another thing, bro. DeJounte Murray sucks, bro. D'Lo's better than him, bro. I don't want to see this on my timeline ever again, bro. DeJounte Murray, your ass, bro. You know what D'Lo would average on the Hawks as a second option?
With too much
Bro,
dip on the
what?
chip.
Yeah,
Bro,
we're
what?
reaching the territory.
Is this nigga
Bro, I
retarded,
don't
bro?
care, bro. I don't care, bro. D'Lo's nice. Understand that, bro. But listen. Wrap this
6
up,
points per
bro.
game. WCF. Crazy.
Shut your fat mouth, bro. This is a new season, new year, bro. New D'Lo, bro. Listen, bro. What does Torian Prince do? Like, I know a lot of niggas say this, like especially Mason. What does he do, bro? He doesn't play offense. He doesn't play defense. He makes a three every now and then. Like, bro, like can
He
Max
had
Christie
4
not do
threes
that?
tonight. What do you mean?
Nigga hit 10. What does
I'm
he
about to
do?
say, I
He in
feel like he
lines
had
Bro,
a
every
great
now and
day,
then.
bro.
That
Like
was funny, bro. I thought he was scoreless, bro. He had
he was
14.
He in
super.
line.
I didn't even see him
He was
score.
like,
actually good today.
bro,
Like,
I swear
Like
to God,
tonight is the one night y'all can lay off.
yeah, this might be the
I'm
one
not
night
laying
of
off
like this
anytime
season where
soon,
it's like,
bro.
nah, Tori had a good game.
Bro, he had 14. I could have promised you he had 4, bro. I could have promised you he had 4. I would have put money on that shit, bro. What does he do?
Bro subtracted
Bro, he's
points
shooting like
away.
39% from three, bro.
Torian Prince hitting these threes
Didn't
without
play
blinking,
well,
bro. There's no other explanation. I don't see them. Bro. Bro, listen, bro. All I gotta say is, if we could trade Torian Prince for Alex Caruso, or just kidnap the nigga on the way back, bro, like for the one time, just do it, bro. That's all I gotta say, though, bro. Appreciate all y'all.
Bro, gay right there.
AR-15
Yeah,
MVP.
D'Lo
Fuck
Muse.
you, bro.
If D'Lo ends up getting traded, are you gonna still be a Laker fan? Or are you going to like whatever team he goes to?
Yo, bro, I was having the craziest thinking about this in the shower the other day, right? So listen, like,
I'm
like,
not even gonna test that.
In
no,
the
bro,
shower.
listen.
Yeah,
So
didn't
you
need
was
to
you
know.
thinking
Didn't need to
about
know
Y'all
what
don't
you
be,
were
basketball?
y'all don't be
doing.
thinking
Y'all
in the
don't
shower.
think in
Y'all
the
don't be thinking in the shower.
Didn't need.
Y'all don't think in the
It's
shower.
okay.
Not about men.
No,
In
no,
the
no,
Continue
no,
shower,
the
no.
I think about D-Lo
continue
trade.
the story. Go ahead.
D-Lo
Go ahead.
Yo,
Muse is
bro.
posting thirst
Yo,
traps
bro,
for the
allow it,
TL.
bro.
Stop
Allow
it.
it,
No,
bro.
no,
Allow it, bro.
no. Dead
Allow it, bro.
ass.
Allow it,
This
bro.
nigga posts
He
D-Lo thirst
was.
traps.
He
What is
Wait,
was.
that
you
shit?
never think about basketball in the shower?
I don't think
Yo,
about
bro,
No.
yo,
other
bro, bro,
men in
bro.
the
When,
I'm
when
shower.
not
is
gonna
The
lie.
basketball
Allow
ever?
it,
No.
bro.
WNBA.
Allow it,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie. No.
Allow it, bro.
Angel, what's your
Allow it, bro.
choice?
Allow it, bro. All right, listen. I was thinking about this, right? And like my favorite team, like like in basketball, is low-key the Knicks, but that's just because like I'm from New York, bro.
James is
I won't play
insane,
about that
dude.
shit, bro. If y'all remember what Trey Young did to the Knicks, like like 2 seasons ago, bro, in the playoffs. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't if I if I step outside with an ATL jersey, I'm getting jumped, bro. Y'all don't understand. Like I'm getting beat the fuck up, bro. Like, bro, niggas do not jack ATL in New York. Like that's low-key the one team. I feel like if you
Facts.
wear an Atlanta jersey in New York, if you're from New
Oh,
York,
he
like you're
won't be in
act
Atlanta, bro. You don't gotta worry about that. He's not gonna be in Atlanta. Them niggas don't even want him.
yeah, bro, that's
Hold
what
on
I'm
though. I
saying, bro.
got a
Like,
quote. Dave McMenamin. It's actually D'Lo. It's a
Good
D'Lo.
lord.
Dave McMenamin says that D'Angelo Russell received messages from Devin Booker and Karl Anthony Towns asking him if he was okay after the video surfaced of him looking to be crying after the Blazers game. That's kind of.
Two zesty niggas checking up on him. That's crazy.
Our niggas can't mind their
Are
business,
you
bro.
okay?
hey, bro,
D'Angelo.
I low-key shot him again
D'Angelo,
too,
how you
bro.
doing,
Like,
man?
But nah, take this report with a grain of salt.
With a great
Why?
This is David Miniman.
It's a quote. It's a direct quote. How is it a
From D'Lo.
report?
I'm pretty sure D'Lo like told him this happened, bro. I don't
Nah,
Grain of salt, bro.
he paraphrased it a little bit.
Bro, standing in front of the player, but take it with a grain of salt as we speak.
Oh man. Nah,
what
we
if,
appreciate it though, D'Lo Muse. All right, is that it?
bro?
Is that all?
Nah,
Yeah, that's all.
whose team are you gonna root for if D'Lo get traded?
Oh yeah, that's I forgot you never asked the question. Yeah.
Bro. So
Brooklyn.
like,
At 13.
Like, let's say he
if,
goes to Brooklyn
if
or like
it's
Orlando. Are you gonna be a Magic or Nets
bro,
fan, or are
if
you
it
gonna
goes
still
to
be a Lakers
Brooklyn, if it goes to Brooklyn, y'all never see me again, bro. I promise you, bro. I promise you, you'll never see me again. But if it's some trash team like the Magic, bro. I
Like
see somebody
Brooklyn.
throw up a Magic trade. I see somebody put up a Detroit trade, bro. I almost killed myself. What? No, bro. Please. Just
Bro, he'd be great
like
next to
one thing,
Cade, bro.
bro. Like the one thing, bro. Like, bro, just
You from
above
Clayco, nigga.
500 at least. Above 500 at least, bro. Please, bro. But low key, I was looking at it
Brooklyn?
and I was like, bro. I was like, there's already an AD Muse, an AR Muse, a Rui Muse, a Braun Muse. Like who am I gonna
Oh, this
be?
nigga
Torian
finna
Prince Muse?
rebrand. Nigga finna
Like, am I gonna be
rebrand.
Torian Prince Muse, bro? Like, what?
You could
Like,
be no,
No,
you
I
could be
was literally just gonna say that to you.
no, bro.
bro. You could be DeJounte Murray Muse.
Baby been talking all space,
There's already
bro.
one, bro.
DeJounte Murray Muse.
He's got like,
James, you love it. Shut up.
Watch out.
all right, bro. But that's all I gotta say because I'm taking up your time, bro. Have a good
Watch
day, bro.
out.
Yeah. Nah, we gotta move on, Joe. We appreciate you though, gang. We appreciate you. James, who got next, bro? Bro, you
Oh
said it.
yeah. Let's go to Trey,
Well,
bro.
that was really my fault.
Trey. He didn't really get his takeoff for real at halftime space, so you can go ahead, bro.
Okay, word. I appreciate that, James. Good game tonight. Everybody was on one tonight. I liked it. Like the energy. I want to see this every game, and I want to see this on Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? After that funny Warrior, just that last bit of that game just had me cracking up. Almost shed a tear, man. That nigga. That's why that nigga not starting the All-Star game, man. Why y'all want that nigga on the court? He not clutch like that, man. Butterfinger, nigga. Like coaches then said, bro, get on their necks. Put your foot on their necks Saturday, man. Go in, blow them out. Do it. I want to see it, and I want to see it live. I want niggas to be starting spaces talking about, man, we just lost tonight, man. We got blown out, man. I don't know what to say, man. Look, we need to be on our game, man. That's all I got to say. Torian Prince tonight. He's pretty good, you know. I guess I'll lay off for now, but hey, don't matter. Castanat still needs to go. It don't matter. I don't care. He can have 10 threes. I still want the nigga going. All right, Darvin Ham let that nigga too much. He'll die for that nigga, man. That's his boy on BD. But everybody was on with D'Angelo Russell, man. Man, you playing great, man. I guess you beating the trash allegations, man. Shout out to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Your boys Devin Booker and Carl Town, the two sassy niggas, man, they hitting you up like that, boy, man. Them niggas on two other teams, man. Mind y'all business. D'Lo, you okay, brother? Oh my God, you gonna kill yourself? Don't slit your wrists. But look, oh my bad. Shout out to all them. I don't know what to say, man.
Just move forward, brother. Just move
Hey,
forward.
look. Other than that, we're on Saturday, man, and keep getting these dubs. I want to get 30 wins. All right, I want to at least get the 30 wins, nigga. If we never get to 50 or 40, get 39, get something, man, please. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to D-Lo Muse. I was gonna say, R.I.P. Jesse James. She passed away. R.I.P. Jesse James, and let's get it. Lakers in 5. Don't say nothing.
We gotta do an over under on out of pocket shit. Trey says
Yeah.
every
Couldn't chill out. That was
Hey,
funny.
chill
I'm
out.
nuking
I
the
said
over
Rip
he,
every
Jesse
time.
James, bro.
I'm
Come on,
literally
Rick. I can't
nuking
say
the
that.
over every
come
single
on,
time.
I
bro.
can't say that, my nigga.
Over
I heard
over
worse
one and a
than
half.
y'all
Over
niggas
one
say
and a half
than what I
every
say.
time.
I heard worse than niggas. I heard worse shit than what y'all said than what I be saying. So
True.
RIP, man. Let's get it, man. Come on, RIP Jesse James, man. I need her back.
Any Black History
Absolutely
Month.
not touching that. Appreciate that.
No, absolutely.
James, what up?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
how come Black History Month on the shortest month? That's kind of odd. But now, we can go to Too Cozy.
Look at you like
Nope.
Zev Bear. Or whatever.
Yo,
Bro got packed up for loving white women. It's
What's
crazy.
up, bro?
shout
By
out to the
white women.
coaches, shout out Laker Nation.
Shout out Taylor
I
Swift.
said most of everything I need to say at half. Like, I mean, yeah, the score don't reflect the real win, but I'm glad we kept scoring because if they would have just flatlined on offense and then next thing you know it's a close game, and Ham ain't calling no fucking timeout, so you know how that shit go. But Reeves gave up a 4-point play. Really should have been 2, but whatever. that shit's all in the past. Niggas won. We need to close out the month strong. I mean, the rest of these teams under 500, and then first of the month, Celtics. Like we got that. We hit Texas, and then they go out to Atlanta, and you got a whole road trip. But the Celtics is fucking tough, especially at home. Like everybody knows that around the league, and them niggas got a whistle. Like the refs love them niggas, and I don't know why. And for some reason, I don't like Derek White. I don't know. Bald head niggas just, I don't know. I mean, they annoying to look at because why are you bald? But I'm glad niggas got the dub. As always, keep building on this shit, progressing forward. Let's try to avoid the play in. I've been saying it all fucking season. Been saying this since last season. Like, goddamn. Shout out to Vando. D-Lo was hot. Whether he get traded or not, he raising his stock. So, whatever. You know, AD was quiet in the first half, good second half. Brian was Brian. It was just a good win. Shout out, I'm glad AR was good. Torian Prince, yeah, he gets a pass tonight. Still shouldn't be playing 30 minutes, but you know that's we save it for another day. And shout out to Rui. Just for him, I'm gonna fly back to Japan because I miss Japan. Take some shots to Saki. But man, shout out everybody. And let's see what we do. That's all we can do is sit and watch. I might go to that game coming up, one of these games. And if them niggas lose, I'll never go to another game. And I'm gonna apologize ahead of time if them niggas lose to the game I go to. So yeah, all right, y'all. Good night.
Yo, we appreciate it, bro. Yo, I know this is the first time the Lakers 4 starters dropped 20 points for the Lakers. This is the first time it's happened, bro. It's kind of crazy. I
Wait,
feel
Reeves
like
had 20?
yeah, Reeves had
Yeah,
exactly
18.
20. Hit exactly 20. So I mean, yeah, between the first time the 4 stars for Lakers have 20 points in a game. That's kind of weird that it's taken this long. In my opinion, just because it's like you would think that like I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird because I mean
Bro,
LeBron 80 averaged damn near closer to 30 than 20, and it's interesting, bro. But yeah,
bro,
first
20
first
for
first time.
31 from 3 is insane. Like, just saying that number out
Yeah,
loud is crazy. Just
yeah.
shot that shit.
Even Rui had a three like bounce up off the rim and drop it. Like it was just one of those nights, bro. Like I don't know, man. It's just one of those fucking nights. I'm not gonna lie. Who got next though, James?
Not gonna lie, this is a lot of responsibility, but
Actually,
You watched the hosting?
I'm audibling. I'm calling this one. Yo, Romeo, you got
yeah,
next, bro. It's on
appreciate
Romeo.
that.
It's on Romeo, bro.
Damn, James.
Yo, what's good?
James just got bitched.
Um, I mean, not much to say about the game, to be honest. It's the Bulls. Should have won this game comfortably like we did. But I wanna give like a hot take. So obviously, everybody's talking about, oh well, it's D'Lo who's gonna get traded and Reeves is safe. But the how I see this, this isn't a Russell Westbrook situation where Russ was a negative asset and we needed to trade a first round pick to get rid of him. I think D'Lo has fit better for the team and is a better player for the Lakers in general compared to Russ. So it's like I wouldn't want to have to trade away a first round pick to get rid of him. But if Atlanta is coveting Reeves, as these reports are saying, I don't know how true they are, then I would be more willing to trade Reeves to Atlanta in exchange for Murray than D'Lo to Atlanta in exchange for Murray. And that's just my take. People might disagree, and that's fine. And I like the idea of having D'Lo and Murray in the backcourt compared to Reeves and Murray in the backcourt. That's just me. Because at the end of the day, you still have to worry about Reeves being a liability on defense. If you trade D'Lo, it's still gonna be Reeves is a liability on defense. If you trade Reeves, it's still gonna be D'Lo is a liability on defense. Either way you spin it, any one of them niggas you trade is still gonna be a liability on defense. In the backup, and then I would try to see if I could flip Gabe. I don't know how teams view Gabe, but if I could flip Gabe and Torian for Caruso and Drummond, I would do that. So it's like that's just an interesting take. I thought I should bring to the table. But other than that, I mean, D'Lo, like I said early in the season, he has to be our third best player for us to be successful. And I don't know, but the nigga Reeves, I ain't seen him at a 30-point game this season yet. How much do you have? 3, 4? So it's like, I don't know, make what you want to make out of that. But D'Lo's ceiling, like I want to take, I'll take any day compared to Reeves' ceiling. Like Ron said, his flaw is just the issue. Like he could have some really bad games, some really low games, and it's like, but this nigga is an all-star caliber player, and I'm not a proponent of trading him. Obviously, if we trade him, it's nothing I could do about it, but I'd rather keep him. But it's a good win, 500. The issue still is the coaching, in my opinion. I feel like no matter what trade we make, you still got to deal with Darvin Ham. So we could trade D'Lo, we could not trade him, we could trade Beat, whatever. It's still a coaching issue for me. So unless it's a trade where the talent is just supersedes the coaching, then maybe yeah. But I feel like as long as we have Darvin Ham, we'll never be able to maximize any roster that we put together. So trade these niggas or not, as long as Darvin Ham is the coach, I don't see this team. I just don't see it happening. But I can never doubt LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So Lakers in 5.
Hey, appreciate that, Romeo. I got it.
This is crazy, dude.
I guess the lights are too bright.
Literally,
Wait,
bro.
bro, this is comedy. What are you doing? It's on JP.
I should be laughing at Zach. I can't call my replacement. My replacement got to go to that
No, my fault.
replacement.
I was out. My fault.
Oh, you was out.
Yeah,
I could actually host it. Like, now you're trying much.
I wonder who's WhatsApping you right now. But it's on Zay
that
though. I
lights
think
got
you
way
got the
too
next
bright.
one.
Yeah, JDP is on you. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hang up the
What's
call.
good? What's
How
good?
y'all have these
That's
memes
crazy.
ready? Like, you already created an apology for him?
Hey, yo, y'all niggas hilarious. Shout out to the coaches. Shout out to the coaches, Dan, the best face on here. Shout out my boy, Coach James. You know, we laughing at him right now. Lights ain't bright. You know,
Gang.
he's just being a good teammate. You know, he's passing to the rest of the people.
nuts.
Yeah,
God damn.
Damn, bro, you
that's
can't
that's that's the
praise?
homie.
Why are you
I can't get no
hating?
praise to my nigga. Damn,
This
No, you
black people
can't.
that's weird,
problem.
bro.
Not in front of
That's
Not
Fred.
that
crazy.
nigga.
Hey yo,
Not in
hey
front
yo,
of
that's
Fred.
Another one.
He
Not
is not
this
a
that's
crowd
one.
the
favorite.
problem. That's the
Anybody
problem with us
cool.
black men. That's the problem with us black men. We can't give
Exactly.
love to each
Bringing
other.
our
We
own
can't give love to
culture
each other
down.
without
That's
you
the
niggas
issue.
being weird,
Hell
bro.
no.
That's
Not a nigga
crazy.
named James.
Give
What you
love to
want?
each other.
That I will
I'm
support
kind
you
of
on.
gay.
Come on.
JDP, I'll support you on
Man,
that.
See, this why I'm a
man,
free agent
Indians
soon.
getting no
I
love,
can't
bro.
believe
That's
I
crazy.
can't believe people. Anyways,
What happened
look,
to
I'm
brown
in a
people?
better spirit today. I'm in a better spirit today. You know, Lakers, they did much better. I could obviously nitpick and be like, oh, fourth quarter this, and if we're gonna have aspirations for a title, we got to be better there and all this bullshit. But I don't care right now. I just care that everybody played really well. I think. I'm just the only thing I'm irritated is that we had that run with the original starting five from last year, and I didn't see that lineup at all the second half. I don't believe, and that's the only thing I'm like really irritated about. Other than that. My nigga D'Lo, he hooped. He been hooping. I've been telling y'all people. He's had the majority of the season. He's been good. He had that bad stretch in December. I get it, but if you look at the majority of the season, he's been really good for us. Reeves has had some ups and downs. If we do make a trade, I'd rather trade Reeves than D'Lo, but I get it, contract and all that bullshit. But shout out to my boy AD also, still a monster, and I'm gonna side with Chicago. I don't see him on here, but shout out to Chicago. I don't know why that nigga didn't get a starting spot in the All Star game. Like
He's
I'm not
not better
even.
than Jokic currently.
It's just bullshit. That nigga deserves a starting spot. I don't care what anybody say. He
He's
deserves a
better
starting
than
spot.
Louisville.
Um, Other than that, the game was good. But again, we played against a Chicago Bulls team without Zach LaVine. I just want to see what happens when we
So
play
the better
against.
Bulls.
I just want to see what happens when we play against Nuggets and the Celtics. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not. I already know this team is good enough to be dominating these trash ass teams. I want to see what happens when we play against these other teams with Vando being healthy. D'Lo looks like he's locked in, and I've been saying you can ask my boy Cammy. I've been waiting to see D'Lo against the Nuggets. Like I don't care about D'Lo against any of these other teams. When D'Lo plays the Nuggets and they be trying to scheme him out, how is he going to adjust now? If I see a different D'Lo during that game, then I'll be more excited. Other than that, we just gotta celebrate. We'll keep it short today. I appreciate y'all. Let's all grab a drink, take a shot for me, and y'all have a good night.
Yeah, we appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that.
Drizzy.
What?
Great song. Shot for me.
Wow.
Listen, I got a question for the two hosts, bro. Is just adding Caruso enough?
Is there not 3 O's? Wait,
My
the 2
fault.
O's is crazy.
James don't respect
I mean, but they
boundaries.
don't really be on the
Yes,
same
it is.
shit
Oh,
together.
okay, never mind. I'm straight.
Okay, what were you asking?
Oh, wait, I
No,
don't
I
know
was
what.
just asking. Is just adding Caruso enough? Bro, I'm
No,
just
Zay's
watching
on
bro
Google
play
Meet right
tonight.
now.
It's
Can't
just
disturb him.
I don't know.
It depends who we giving up.
Yeah, wait, what do you say?
Ask the
No, I'm
question
saying
because y'all niggas keep trying. Ask the question. What's the
I'm
question?
sorry, bro.
no. I was saying just dropping Caruso on his squad. Is that enough?
No.
No.
You sure? You
No,
sure?
no. We need
Why is
rebounding.
not?
No.
Why is not?
We need consistent rebounding.
Jesus
I
Christ!
think you still need a backup
Offense.
center. I think
I
you
thought that was
still
Vano's
need.
job
He's getting there.
I think you.
to rebound, right?
It's not a
I
one
think
man
you still
army.
need a backup center, James, and I think that.
And where's the consistent 3-point makes too?
Yeah, I mean,
That don't exist for
I do
us,
think Alex Caruso next to D'Lo makes D'Lo's job so much like that would
Yeah.
be a
bro. I'm just
very
watching
good
dude tonight.
backcourt.
Guard Braun, guard guards. I'm not saying he shut anybody down. It's just,
Like
bro,
nobody
nigga
talks
was
about it.
everywhere.
Nobody talks about it. One of the reasons why Kobe White is having such a great year is because he's playing right next to a guy like Alex Caruso, who is
Yeah.
like the perfect duo to an offensive minded guard. Like he is like the. Could you imagine like him next to like a Dame or a Steph? Like, bro, it would be unfair because like their
Reese.
responsibility is just like next to
James,
nothing when you have a guy like Caruso. Like it's
James, if
crazy.
Alex Caruso's on the team, Austin Reeves is running away. I mean, running away with 6 Man of the Year this year. Like in the month of
Probably.
It's not
December, it's
enough.
not even
It's
close.
not enough, but
If Caruso
we
on
would
this
be
team,
so much better just
Yeah,
with
Bro,
his
we
that's what
would
I'm
be
addition.
like
saying, dog.
we would be the 5th seed at worst right now.
Yeah,
That's
just
what I'm
his
saying. Like,
addition
obviously,
alone.
we gotta address the backup big issues, and we still have like consistency
Well,
issues.
it's
But
the
just
consistency.
dropping a
Yeah,
nigga like
yeah.
that, bro. Like, I think energy is a big issue for us, and he just brings that, dog. Like when Vandal is like out here being energetic and hooping, like that shit clearly turns the team around.
yeah.
So
And I think
If he,
some we
I just think
low key
Caruso do the same.
miss. I think some we low key missed that they maybe undervalued that I don't even hear a lot of people talking about is one of them niggas who don't play but will get on the stars like a Dudley.
right,
Even though Rondo
accountable.
played, we damn near need it more than ever. Like we need
That's
it more than
veteran
we did
leadership. We
now.
don't have
You
that.
need,
We
yeah,
don't
we
have that
don't.
at
The
all.
veteran that leadership we have is
Well,
LeBron
your
AD.
coach
Yeah, it's
hired
Yeah.
LeBron and E.
your coach
Yeah,
hired Amari fucking Carroll. So I mean, it's kind of like, what do you expect? Like this nigga,
I
bro,
feel
I'm
like
telling, our coaching staff is like bottom tier, bro. It might be worse than like the bad teams because like I actually think Monty Williams was a better coach than Darvin. I think Wes Unseld literally was a better coach, even though he's on the shitty Wizards. He just got promoted. So like, if you really break this shit down, bro, who's the fucking worst coach in the league? It probably is Darvin, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Monty's
It's
easily
probably
better.
Darvin.
Like
I
no,
think
who's moved by this Pistons
I
shit,
think
bro? It's
I think if
terrible.
you have AC
That's
on
what I'm
this
saying. Monty's
team,
a better coach. Like if
Yeah,
Monty was coaching this team, I don't think we're this fucking bad.
Like
not at all.
obviously,
No way.
obviously, Bulls are asking for a lot for the nigga. It's probably not gonna happen. It's just, bro. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
watching
it's
these
curious.
highlights, and bro,
I think if you drop AC on the team, I think at this current moment in time we have like a championship contender like record. But I would still have questions about how far we can go.
yeah,
We
you'd
we would be
still
having different
obviously,
questions. But yeah, it
obviously have to
helps
address some holes. Like,
tenfold.
bro, he's
If
literally playing the Gabe role for us.
if you have
Like,
Alex Caruso on
bro,
this
Yeah.
team, we have 8 more wins,
This
and
is like a
Anthony
Super
Davis is
Saiyan
winning the
version of
MVP
Gabe Vincent, low
conversation right
key.
now. If
But
Alex Caruso is on this team right now, Anthony Davis is leading the MVP conversation. I'll say that.
yeah,
How about that?
oh
How
yeah.
about that?
I stand on
Over
that one.
LeBron.
I'll say that.
and like, bro, his aggression like is changed. Like this nigga's
Nigga try
aggressively
to sneak
looking to
in
score
LeBron, bro.
now, bro.
Chill.
Bro, he's shooting 40 from three. Like
Sneak in the greatest player of all time.
this nigga's a 40% 3-point shooter and probably the best perimeter defender in the league. Like he literally, like bro, Jaden McDaniels hasn't been as good as Alex Caruso has. Like
Absolutely not. He's not.
from a perimeter defensive perspective this season. Like Alex Caruso, it's weird, bro. Like I almost feel like I would still complain about how inconsistent D'Lo, Austin, and Rui are. I think for me, that's kind of where I would be at. But like our floor would be so much higher that like we would still win games in spite of it. But I would be concerned about it in a playoff setting. If that makes sense.
Bro, my
That's what
only
I'm
thing is
saying.
that if we get Alex Caruso, then Max Christie is
We
actually useless.
Okay,
That's fine.
So
No, Max
like
Christie's going to
goodbye.
Chicago if we get Alex Caruso.
so
Like, what are
I
we
feel
talking
You
about?
just
bad though.
brought up
Like
Christie. Jesus
we
Christ.
just go G League, bro. Like damn.
We can't even pay him this summer.
I'll
Like,
say this, y'all.
why does he
I'll
keep
say
saying
this.
we?
I'll say this. And this is gonna sound crazy. if the Lakers had the Knicks type of assets, okay, like they had like 4 or 5 firsts, I would probably trade 2 firsts for Alex Caruso. Like I probably would just be like, you know what?
Yeah, it's an overpay, but if I
Bring
got
me
it,
Alex Caruso,
I'm probably
and
gonna
you're
do
going to
it.
be a Laker for the rest of your life. And those 2 firsts don't mean shit to me because I'm literally never letting I'm extending you to a 4-year deal, and you will never leave this team. Like that. Like probably like if I'm trading 2 fucking firsts for you, because you're essentially trading 2 firsts for like a top 5 defender in basketball. Like that's not that
And
crazy.
and bro, he used to dominate like in transition with Bron. He don't miss you on cuts. Like that's like kind of connective shit we sometimes miss on this team, bro.
Like
Like
James,
it's,
like
I don't
right
know.
now, bro, like because of the fact that like Alex Cruz are that the Lakers only have 1 first, I wouldn't do it. Like if the Lakers had 2 first, I wouldn't do it. I'm saying like if we had first to fucking blow, like if we like were one of those teams where like we just had the fucking picks, I would 100% trade 2 firsts for this nigga, bro. Because his contract is so, bro. He makes $9 million.
9, bro.
Man,
Oh my god.
we couldn't even trade for the nigga, like because we don't even have like, bro. You'd have to trade like JHS, fucking Max Christie, and like one more like biannual guy like Torian Prince to make this out. Because like you could trade Austin, but he actually makes more than him, and then
And
like
they're
it's
not
still
taking game, probably.
yeah. Like I don't even know how you get that deal done, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know how like it would be possible.
Bro, a contender gets Caruso? Look the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
up.
don't let
Yeah,
the Bucks.
that
I'm
shit
telling you right
nasty.
now, do not let Milwaukee get that nigga, bro. It's over. If they get
Yeah,
that
they
nigga,
got
bro.
shit. They got worse assets than us. They
Yeah,
ain't
their
got shit
assets
for
are
them.
dog shit, but just please, God, don't let that happen. Like that would literally
Thanasis.
season's over at that point. Like I swear to God, it is.
Thanasis. Y'all
Thanasis.
see that tweet that said the odds for Thanasis next team if he's traded? Bro, who the fuck is trading?
Yeah, it's probably the fucking Olympiacos, bro. Like the fucking
The
like
EuroLeague, that shit funny.
yeah, bro. Like
They
what are we
played
talking
today.
about, bro? That nigga's not coming back to the NBA.
Facts. Yeah, we appreciate that. Whoever was speaking, who was that? JDP.
That's JDP.
Yeah, my dog JDP. What's going on, bro? We appreciate that. JDP, did you close? I can't even remember.
Yeah, I
Did you
think.
close? Yes, sir. Got you. We gonna go to.
Yeah, not gonna go to Betty, bro.
Yeah, we gonna go to Betty. My bad.
Like,
All
damn, bro.
this giggling. Oh, look
Over
at
Mason?
y'all sitting up here
That's crazy.
giggling.
Over
Yeah,
Mason?
my
Anyway,
bad. Actually, we gonna go to. That's what Betty is. That's Betty.
all this kikiing and giggling. But you know what? It's okay because we won. We can do it. But listen, like Rome said, everybody that y'all put your foot on their neck, they played well tonight. So that goes to show it fucking works. And listen, going to the D'Lo question, D'Lo Muse, I actually requested to speak tonight because I wanted to say on the recording, D'Lo, I apologize for saying I wanted to trade you. Not for me criticizing you, but for saying I want to trade you. Because now I don't want to. I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade him anymore.
Oh, you
I
don't
don't
want to
know
trade
if it's
D'Lo? You
gonna.
want to keep him?
No, I don't want to trade him anymore. And I'm gonna answer the
Somebody clip
question
that
that
shit.
I'm gonna answer the question that Shub asked. Because here's the thing, right? Am I going to trust him in 4 months? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my issue with him before is that I felt like he couldn't take pressure. And everything that's been going on, like with the trade rumors, all this, and he still is playing out of his mind like this, I genuinely think something has clicked in him. I don't know what it is, but and the aggressiveness that he's showing, something has clicked. And so it's not, if it was one game that he played well, if it was 2 games, it would be different. But you see in the Jumbotron the last 5 games that he's had. And I actually think it's been like 6 or 7. I don't think it's 5. So
Now,
he's played well for a stretch. And so I do have a lot more trust in him than I had before. And D'Lo Muse, this form, the first reason that you have, I was jealous of his handsomeness. I'm done. But whatever. I can sign the form. I can post it. I have no problem because I'm sorry I wanted to trade you, D'Lo. I hope you stay. JDP, you said you want to see him against the Nuggets. I don't know that you will because we're playing them on the deadline. So I don't know if D'Lo is still even going to be part of the team. I hope he is. But the Nuggets, I mean, they just lost by like almost 40. So if we can catch them when they're on a downbeat and we're on an upbeat, he might look pretty fucking great against the Nuggets. I don't know. We'll have to
So,
see.
Betty, I appreciate it. I just want to chime in real quick because what you were saying, that's like, we haven't had like a conversation like this because the streak is currently happening, but that is the first step in a compelling argument that I'm willing to listen to when you speak about, you know, the trade deadline again, describing it as a pressure, bundling it as a pressure situation. You're absolutely right. Like comparative to the playoffs, because that's all we can go off right now. Can anyone predict the future and know in May what D'Angelo Russell is going to do? No, but like making an argument using these streak of games is the best you can do, and phrasing it under like a pressure situation, I think that's a compelling argument. It's just like a matter of what people, how people, how much people want to buy into that argument, because I think it's legit and I'd be willing to
Yeah.
listen. But it's just like, okay, cool, he's handling this pressure situation well. Okay, how much do I personally believe on a scale of 1 to 10 this pressure situation, um, and his reaction to said pressure situation is going to replicate itself in 4 months? And that's a question everyone else has to answer again, because I think it's subjective, and I really no bias shit, because all y'all know, like, I'm every which way with D'Lo and have no problems saying it. It's a subjective answer, and you can go every which way with it. So that's why we talk about this D'Lo trade so much. It's very
Yeah.
interesting. I'll say that. So.
There's a tweet that's going around. Me and James were talking about it in the chat, and like, I think it's kind of phrased pretty well. D'Lo kind of describes him. Shout out to, I don't know, Phil fan account. I don't know, but
Oh yeah. We saw it.
he says the saddest thing about D'Lo doing this is that the opposite side of the performance spectrum is coming. You just don't know when. I think that's where it's like you're almost at the mercy of his great play,
Yep.
because like when the bad play hits, it's like bad. Like
Confessions of an
the same way
inconsistent
his
player, bro.
peaks
This is
are just
crazy.
amazing basketball,
Yeah.
his floor is like you have pitchforks out for this nigga. Like you literally are like rioting because he's so fucking bad. Like that, I think that will always be, and that's why I say it all the time. It's always about his floor. Like it's never about how great D'Lo can be, bro. I could bank on D'Lo possibly having another All-Star year. Like I probably could bank on that at some point in his career. He's only like 27. I think he could possibly do it if he just had sustaining greatness for a season. But the floor is so, it feels inevitable, right? Like it feels inevitable because we've seen it at every stage of his career. That's why it's just like it's just tough, bro. It's tough to try and navigate that. But again, as for the keep D'Lo like stuff, I'll just say this, bro. I really don't even think it's all about basketball. Like I don't even think this all has to do with like, was he gonna fall off in the playoffs? Like I don't even think that's why the Lakers kind of need to trade the nigga. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, just from the perspective of like the possibility of you outplaying a contract and the Lakers not wanting to pay you what you think you're worth, like, and that shit going left, bro, that could literally be catastrophic for this team. Like that, like, is not a way. You don't want to like play with fate like that, bro. Cause like it's just one of those situations where like at the end of the day, you kind of do have to hit on everything that you do, because we always talk about the LeBron timeline, right? Like, what the fuck happens if D'Lo opts out and you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis for next year? Like now it's like, how do we upgrade from something we just lost? Like, how do we even get back to that floor of what we just lost? Like, there's just too many, like, it's too many ramifications to keeping him on the team past the deadline. Because honestly, it's you're damned if you do if he plays great, and you're damned if you don't if he doesn't. That's where it's like it's just tough, bro. It's a tough
Hey,
situation, bro.
somebody made a
Tough.
point to that on the TR because I mentioned the point that y'all made about how it's gonna be tough keeping him past this season because he's on a 1 year deal. And someone said we actually have his bird rights, so we could like offer him like the most like money that other teams possibly can't come close to. So if he does play well, like he obviously has no reason to commit to a team that hasn't been trade talks a lot, but if you just push that contract in front of them and other teams can't offer you even close to that, it's tough to turn that shit down, dog. I don't know.
But
So it's
well,
a tricky
Nah,
situation.
also,
I want to deal with. I'm gonna go to you.
I didn't know we had his
next.
bird rights.
But I'm gonna speak to Rome's point about, because I agree with him. Obviously, it's more than just basketball. I 100% agree. But I'll say this, and maybe it's a hot take. I will still roll the dice if hypothetically you kept D'Lo, knowing that he's gonna play like this, like these 6-7 games. I would be comfortable letting him walk for nothing, knowing we did what we, because you got to think about in the essence of maximizing LeBron's championship window, like this is the maximum we're going to get from our point guard at this moment in time. So absolutely, like, I don't think it is close, but I would be comfortable if, let's say, we get this version of D'Lo for 5 months, whatever happens, as long as I know that this is the version of D'Angelo Russell I'm going to get in April and May and maybe June, I would be okay if at the end of our season, wherever we lie, he walks away for nothing, because at least that wasn't the issue that propel that kept us from a championship, because the fan base made up its mind last May, 8 months ago, that 6 points per game from your starting point guard was the reason we didn't go further or win any games in the third round. So I would be so comfortable with him walking away and not getting any value back, whatever he does with that player option, knowing that he balled out, because to me, that's maximizing what LeBron is needed, at least from a perimeter perspective, to be able to compete at the highest level and up your chances to win a championship.
bro,
I mean,
just
So
to
that's just me.
add to
I wasn't
Coach
done.
James real quick.
okay.
Like, just to add to Coach James real quick. I'm pretty sure there's also a clause in D'Lo's contract that whatever a team offers, the Lakers are allowed to match that offer. If another team offers him like under a certain amount, so let's say like perfect like
He's not a
for Lakers,
restricted free agent.
yeah. So like whatever like let's say like we have like the perfect season. So let's say like we win the championship, whatever AR, D'Lo, everybody bowls out. Torian Prince gets off the court. Um, like D'Lo would, I'm pretty sure D'Lo would resign. There's no reason for him not to, so I don't think that's a concern. And then another thing is just that like there's also like I said before, it's high risk, high reward kind of. Like let's say D'Lo plays exactly the same, but then what if he doesn't? So I mean, this is what it is, bro. Also, better you cook, bro.
Yes, it's on D'Lo.
I,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
think that's where
wasn't
we all
even
stand.
done.
But
The
it's
meal
back to
passed
Betty.
done. Thank you.
Listen to space. No, I'm playing. You got it.
James, it's enough. Okay. Anyway, so Rome, to respond to your question, here's the thing, because y'all talk about inconsistency a lot. Braun is one of one for a reason. AD is one of one for a reason. The majority of the league is inconsistent. They're not them. The nigga that y'all want is inconsistent as fuck. There's no way that we're not gonna go and get another LeBron. We're not going to go and get another AD. So that's just what it is. So you're just going to have to deal with the swings of these other people. So like I don't even really think that's really that valid. And Shub, to go back to what you were saying, of course I can make a compelling argument. I'm literally a lawyer. Like, what do you mean? But anyway, so I just don't, it's not that valid to me, because whoever else you get to replace him, they're going to have inconsistencies as well. So it's not something that I'm really that worried about. What he's doing right now is showing me this is not the same guy that I was like bashing and shitting on. And the D'Lo that I was talking about would not be playing the way that he's playing right now. That one of those threes that he made with those two guys all up in his face contesting the shot, he wouldn't have been able to do that. I was in this space before telling y'all I didn't think that he could make a game-winning three in a playoff game. This D'Lo that we saw tonight, that motherfucker could do that. That's why I don't want to trade him. So that's my response to what you said. I already talked about Torian already. This is the last thing that I will end with. Everybody in here can disagree with me if you want. I don't give two shits. I don't care. I've been saying this entire time, It's not about what trades we need to make. We already made the fucking trades. What it's about is lineups, substitutions, and the fact that Darvin is ass. Like, that's our fucking problem. We have seen repeatedly in multiple games what the team can do. I don't think the answer is that we need more trades. And just like somebody else said, if you make the trade and then you still have Darvin, what does it matter? He's not maximizing what we have right now. So honestly, I feel like for continuity's sake, the guys that we have, the lineup that we started continuity. Yes, continuity. Shut up, James. Anyway, the lineup that we started with tonight, that's the vibe right there. Like, what we have, we can make it fucking work. I just don't think that we need to do like all these trades. I don't. And I stand by that. And y'all can disagree all you want. I don't care. So that's where I'm ending. We won tonight. The guys look great. It was a great fucking game. I'm happy. Let's go. I hope D'Lo stays. If he doesn't, I'll deal with it. Thanks for letting me speak.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I think the D'Lo stuff, like I said, like, it's an interesting. He's played so well that you literally have no choice but to think about it,
Consider,
right? Like,
no
yeah,
doubt.
like I think that's where we've reached this point where, like, bro, a week ago, you don't even think about this shit. Like, it's
Not
like,
at
I don't
all.
give a fuck, bro. You're out of here.
Insanity.
Like 2 weeks ago, here's my only rebuttal, Betty, and I'll leave it. I'll leave it at this.
Cook up, King.
When D'Lo isn't playing well, like, his floor is actually lower than a lot of good players' floors. That's the problem. Like, Betty, we watched an entire month of basketball where this nigga averaged 10 points a game. It was last month. Like, this wasn't even like that far away. Like, that is where I focus on. It's hard for me to focus on the highs when I know how low the lows can get. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you, like, bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, how many low scoring games has DeJounte Murray had in the last month?
How many low scoring?
What do you
games?
define low scoring? I'll tell you right now.
I was like,
he's saying 10 points. How many has he had in the last month that he scored only 10 points? Because I know he had one where he only scored 9.
I don't know the last time DeJounte Murray had a month where he's averaged 10 points a game.
Hold on.
Like, I don't know the last time that's happened.
Do you have the career month?
DeJounte Murray this season, in the regular season, has had one single-digit scoring game. November 26th at Boston. He had a stinker, 6 points, but that was it. His next lowest.
No, he had one where he had 9.
It's not here.
It's not there?
Look up Rory.
Okay.
James.
He had 13.
October 10th and 12th. DeJounte Murray 6 and 7.
Homie, that is preseason.
Bro, it doesn't matter, bro. He's so ass. I'll pull up everything, bro.
He played 16 minutes.
Bro. Pulling it up,
he played 16 minutes in both those games. He played 16 minutes.
He only played the first half. Like, what
sat the rest of the
I
game.
don't care, bro. You play the first half, you got 6 points your ass, bro.
DeJounte Murray
Victoria Prince to me, bro.
DeJounte Murray in the month of December. DeJounte Murray in the month of December had one game under 17 points, and he played 15 games. Yep. DeJounte Murray, DeJounte Murray's had 3 games under 17 points in the last 2 months.
I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. Like, this is
the other guys who want is inconsistent. I don't see the inconsistency.
I love D'Angelo Russell, but we have to be a little bit honest. Like, his like, bro, even in, like, I can't think of a player that is this good right now that can go a month averaging 10 points a game. That's the problem. Like, that's where, for me, that's a red flag. Like, that's like a wait a second, bro. How are you?
Okay, so let me ask you this. Why are you so confident he's going to be able to do that in LA, though?
What do you mean? Like in the
literally what I said.
We're doing the bright light. Listen, man.
Atlanta and LA are completely different fucking markets.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
party.
And I love it here, but I'm just saying it's not the same thing at all.
I would just say that. I mean, I guess that's fair because I mean, when you're playing in LA, like you never really know what you're gonna get. But I mean, if that's the case though,
You
Betty, like
shouldn't. Why are we? Yeah.
why are we ever signing anyone? Why are we ever
Don't
making
make
any
any
trades? Like what
trade
you can
for
say
the
that about
history
any
of time.
player like ever.
You can't come for the coaches.
Like you know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
come
Like
for him. I'm asking him a
no,
That's
yeah,
a valid
question,
no,
question.
sir.
we're having a
Yeah,
good
it's a good
conversation. I don't
conversation.
think there's no animosity. I'm just saying like
Speaker
you
James.
Well,
can say that
he's
about any.
jealous because he knows I like you more than him. But go ahead.
You like James?
But-
She said wrong.
Oh, wrong.
I
Oh
hate
God.
James.
Join the party.
No, but
But
Betty,
no, like
I'm just saying, like,
Hashtag James is
I'm just
always
saying, like,
part.
you could honestly say that about like anything, any player we acquire,
yeah,
any move, like any. It's hard for me to like. I guess, yeah, like you're right, but like I'm just kind of more so going off of like just what would like what I see and just based off sample size of like who he is as a player. And like I don't even like I'm not even here to say like he's a better fit or like he's gonna, just be this crazy shot in the arm that's gonna get us to
guarantee a
the final. It's
championship.
not
Yeah,
like it's not that. It's just like when you talk about a player like that, right? Like when it's a third option specifically, first and second option is a lot different. Third option, bro, you have less margin of error than the first two guys, right? Like that is the difference between like the Milwaukee Bucks, right? Dame and Giannis are gonna do what they do, but Chris Middleton's the swing guy. Jaylen Brown, Jace Tatum, they're gonna do what they do. Kristaps Porzingis is the swing guy. Right now, our swing guy is way too swingy. He's way too swingy, and it's like a player like DeJounte Murray, like just based off of like the sample size of his career when he actually like was a starter playing meaningful minutes, like being more of a focal point on teams, he just has a higher floor. And like that's kind of where we're at. But outside of the floor talk, outside of that, basketball wise, the dude's going to be on a cost control contract for the next 4 years. He's also 26 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're going to have this guy, right? Let's say it doesn't work. Let's say this shit like goes left. Okay, you trade for him. He's awful. He doesn't fit. He's pouty. He's just terrible, right? There's not going to be teams around the league that's like, I don't want DeJounte Murray on under 30 million a year, like in the prime of his career. Like, no, dude, like you can flip that. The same way, like Laker fans are always so talking about, man, we can't fuck up in the future. It's like, nah, bro, if this shit don't work, we can just trade Anthony Davis. We can trade LeBron. Like, we can trade all these guys. At the end of the day, like DeJounte Murray is another one of those guys. DeJounte Murray is not going to be a negative asset. You know how like teams right now are like, oh, you want us to take D'Lo? You better give us something. DeJounte Murray is not that player. And the proof in that is that we are trying to attach things to acquire him. Like, that's not going to change throughout the course of a season. Like, that is something that, like, you're going forward in your future. You have that asset now. So now you have an asset in DeJounte Murray. Now you still have the asset in Austin Reeves. Like, if shit goes super south, AD, like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more than just like this year, right now. Like, this is a future like team building thing that like can improve your roster going forward. Now you have something to build on. Because I'm gonna tell you this, Betty, the same way we're all like, changed our mind about D'Lo and like, man, I don't know if I want to let this guy go. Bro, we went into the season not even thinking he was the third best player on this team. Like that was
That is true.
in the Betty, in the LeBron and AD era, we have never, I'm telling you right now, we have never had a clear cut and concise third option on this team ever. I'm talking KCP, Rondo, Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, Dennis Schroeder, like D'Lo,
Not
Austin. Like,
too much.
we've never had a hierarchy outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis ever.
Tristan Thompson?
Yeah, I'm gonna just let that one
Rome.
breathe.
We gotta
But
go ahead.
Oh my God.
Oh
That's
my
just all
God,
Pat
it
still to
is, though.
space?
Like it's a lot. It's a
Tracy
lot that
in
goes
here
into
tonight.
it.
Yeah.
It's a lot that goes into it. It's like don't just think about the on-court basketball fit. That's it. Like
Also,
it's a
also
lot that
last
goes
thing
into it
before
for
I
sure.
appreciate all the speakers waiting. Bro, if prior fan bases are telling us they had a similar experience where the consistency comes at like the worst time to where his play can reel you in. Not that he's doing it on purpose because I think Dio's an amazing guy. I kind of got to lean into that. If like prior fan bases and other teams are telling me, no, like, dude, this happened with us too. Like, trust me, it's not worth the risk. Then that's gonna factor into my decision as a fan, like, to do what's best for our organization. Because there's one trade deadline. You only get this chance once, so you got to make the right call, and it's like, or you're stuck with it for the rest of your season. And this season is the biggest season, like it is with any LeBron season. So. Betty, we appreciate it. That was a good discussion for the listeners. I'm gonna keep it moving though. Mason, go.
Yo, real quick. Like one thing before I dip. DeJounte Murray is 5 months younger than D'Angelo Russell. So like a lot of people are saying, oh, DeJounte Murray is a young guy. Bro, if you use that argument, then D'Angelo Russell's a young guy too, bro. So what are y'all talking about? Anyways, bro, I'm off the space, bro. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all.
Yeah, we'll see you next game, bro. Dealer's gonna have 26 for sure. Appreciate you, boss. We're gonna go to Mason. Mason got the next take. This is how you run a space, James. Go ahead. Mason, it's on you.
Let me go ahead and kick my feet up. Get a blanket.
No, I'm saying, shut these bum ass niggas up.
Zane escape.
These- mid Fortnite game. Like I said, listen,
This nigga's playing Fortnite.
you
So,
sure fucking right, nigga. I'm bored. No, I'm saying, I think certain conversations need to be had, and I just want to know why. Why can't D'Lo and DeJounte Murray coexist? Honestly, like why can't they just coexist? Honestly, I think we're trying to trade the wrong nigga. It should be number 15. If you want my honest opinion, I think he should be on the fucking trade block. The fact that he gets to escape this shit and be labeled
He got a
untouchable.
point, gang.
The fact the, the fact that he gets to that he gets to escape the trade block is like it's just out of worldly to me that we don't put him in these talks or he's never mentioned. It's like the Hawks don't want D'Lo, right? So give them fucking Reeves. If Reeves is who they want, and we don't have to give up a fucking first, and we could just give them Reeves, I don't see the problem with that, honestly. So the fact that D'Lo's in these trade talks, it's whatever. Honestly, he's probably going to get traded most likely. Seems like the waterwork tier eyes work for some reason, but we know that we know what's gonna happen. So honestly, it's like you want to get high off these games, but the WCF will always have a nasty stain in everybody's mouth. Like no matter what he's gonna do, the WCF will be upon people's mouths. It's like, and I heard y'all saying, who's to say that we don't know what he's gonna do post April? Well, what the fuck are do we know what Reeves is gonna do post April? Do we know? Do we honestly think that he can replicate what he did last year and not be targeted defensively? All your weaknesses in the postseason get amplified. This nigga has been a shit defender all season. What the fuck do you think is going to happen in the playoffs? So unless he's going to revert back to being a highly efficient 20 point to 18 point per game scorer, I have questions about Reeves too. It's like we've seen these type of playoff runs since. We have not seen him. We have not seen Reeves reach that level that he had reached during the playoffs. We have not seen it since. Like all season, I have not seen it. So I have very, very, very very a lot of questions about this nigga Reeves and to see if he can replicate what he did these playoffs. That's just the situation that we're in. We don't trust D'Lo, of course. That's like valid, but I want to know, why is Reeves getting stamped as being this fucking playoff riser? Like, we have not seen shit. It seems that teams are figuring out schemes to target him. They have game plans for him now. He's not just this random fucking player that just came out of nowhere, out of thin ice. He's actually getting planned against, and he's actually getting targeted defensively. So that's an issue. But whatever trade we make, I just want people to know, as long as that pimple-headed coach is our coach, we have issues. I could have sworn if we have a better 3-and-D wing at the 3 position, he would still start Torian Prince And I'm not even mad at Torian Prince. He should not be fucking starting, but for some reason, this nigga Darvin Ham has this nigga as our starter 3 for like the past since like day 1 of the fucking season. The only way he's not starting unless he gets fucking injured, and that's a fucking problem. If he's our starter for a wing, that's just not gonna cut it. You cannot have him as a starter. He's not a starter level caliber player. This is like his first time he's ever started, and yet for some reason Darvin Ham thinks he's a starter. I just don't get it. Uh, but today this is probably the best offense I ever seen from this fucking team. Like it's like the first time we reached 141 points. Let that sink in. This is the first time we ever even touched that shit. Where you got multiple teams, highly great offensive teams are like reaching that shit like once a fucking week. We were barely touching that shit. So the fact that we had some good production is good. Vando was amazing. You feel me? I need everybody to tell Zay to apologize because that nigga was shitting on that nigga. But you haven't say you Zay hasn't said one good thing about Vando.
Number one,
He
go check
Same
my
hasn't
thing.
said
timeline. Number
he
two, a
hasn't
broken
said
clock.
one good thing about that nigga Vando in these spaces whatsoever. So the Vando's actually
Literally
balling.
said that nigga was cute.
That shit is crazy. I talk about basketball ability, not the nigga cuteness. Like I said, Vando's not a black hole. I mean, he still has his issues offensively, but it seems that he's getting back into his rhythm, and he's actually hitting his layups. He's cutting. He's becoming the wrecking ball defensive player that we fucking signed him for. So seeing him go back to that level, it seems like the injuries were kind of hampering him. I'm not gonna give him bail because you still should not be that bad offensively. That's fucking terrible. But if you could give me like 10 to 12 points, I'm cool with Vandal and the elite defense that he provides. I'm pretty straight on Vandal. Vandal is a great player, a great piece. He should be a starter for this team, but Torian Prince is still going to get burned. It makes no sense. I don't know why he starts. I just don't get it. D'Lo, he had a shitty ass November and niggas was shitting on him about his comments about defense and all this other shit. And right now he just shut the fuck up. He went and he just started balling. The nigga was hitting one-legged threes off the bounce. I'm like, what the? I never seen this shit from you, dead ass. In my whole entire life, seeing you, I never seen you hoop like this in my fucking life since like fucking Brooklyn. I don't think you was hooping like this. Like the fact that he's hooping, you can say this shit a hot stretch, but it's been like damn near 15 to fucking 18 games now. This nigga just dropping 25 to fucking 30 balls here and there. This shit is insane. What the production that he's giving us is kind of making me kind of hesitant if we should trade him. I just don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. At first, it's like we have to trade him, but now it's like I don't think we have to trade him. We just can't keep Reeves or D'Lo on the same team. One of these niggas gotta go. It's just that simple. It's like you can have one of these players on the team, but you can have one of these players, but not both, because them together is just a fucking condo line. Even though D'Lo has been better than fucking Reeves defensively, he's still an average defender at best. Reeves is still a fucking shitty defender, and he hasn't shown the capability of fucking getting back to that level. So they you can trade them. I feel like you can keep one of them. You just can't keep both. If you could keep one of them, I think you're cooking with something. But like I said, you still have this dumbass coach, so that's still a concern. And we're still 500, which we need that Warrior game. We need that shit. That'll really be like a momentum swinger. Like it's like they're on a decline right now, and we're trying to like get our way out of this fucking hole that we digged ourselves in. Like you seen the Suns right now, they were just in the play, and now they're like the 6th seed. So you can easily go on a run and get back into the swing of things. But it's all up to this team's mentality. If they show consistent effort, they can fucking do it. But it's just like we're so high and cold. It doesn't make any sense. But it's up to them. Honestly, if they gotta do them. But other than that, it's a good win. We got to keep the same energy. Like shit not done. There's still got to call our way out of this playing tournament because we don't want to be here. But yeah, this was a nice win. I wasn't really scared down the fourth. It was a lot of fake shot making, but it is what it is. Good win though.
Appreciate it, Mason. You said one must go. Take your pick.
I agree with that, by the way. Like, I actually fully agree with that. Like, if you're like, I don't think both of them are sustainable. Gotta be
Together.
one.
Are we
One. Pick one.
sure?
Pick one, bro.
They're not.
Pick
Bro,
one.
Gabe gotta go.
Oh, but I thought he played great in
Nobody
the
want that
finals.
nigga though.
But I thought he was great in the finals.
Nobody wants Gabe.
James ghosting away from that slander. Been stamping Gabe all season. All preseason. That's crazy. Mason, we appreciate it, dog. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to my man. I'm gonna go to my man Oblizzy. He's been waiting for a minute, dog. Hey, good win today. What'd you make of the guys today, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, I will nitpick about the fourth just real quick. Like I said, like in the half you were there, they started getting a little bit too comfortable, and obviously we don't want to do that. It's just not good to do because some games you will lose like that. So good thing they kept it up the whole time. Um, one thing I'd like to say about the D'Lo thing is, I mean, yeah, you do have your confidence in. I mean, maybe the way he's playing, it could be blinding us from like whatever the hell might happen, like where his lows are just low. But maybe this new confidence or the way he's just been breaking out these past 7 games or even longer, maybe it could be something different for us. But then you do have that thought in your head, like, fuck, what if he just folds again? Obviously, we don't want that. So I think, like what one of you said, if we do want to trade somebody, I think that was what somebody said that one has to go. Oh yeah, that was Mason. Yeah, if one has to go, then shit. I don't think Austin Reeves and D'Lo would be sustainable because if we could cook up something like Mason said. So, but keeping both, sure. You do have people targeting like the game plans on them because sometimes they're cones on defense, but these guys can score. But it will be kind of difficult to see what we can do this time because I mean, shit, we're literally climbing out the fucking bottom of the conference once again. This is basically like deja vu for us from last year. And if we go back to the Western Conference, shit, I wouldn't be mad. It's just, can we get something different this year from maybe D'Lo if he's around here in the next few weeks? Shit. But I will say though, if he does keep up this confidence the way he's been playing and finds a consistent baseline the way he is, I think we could. It will unlock a lot of stuff for us, and we could start stacking wins more, and maybe we'll get like a better run this year. I would say that. And then what else? I'm gonna go on to Vando. Oh, the what? Do you see Vando, guys? This guy he's literally hitting Euro steps and literally driving to the paint a bunch of times. Like I haven't seen Vando this aggressive or this like wanting to go into the rim of the paint like this wantingly. I'm like, wow. I don't know what he got him today, but if he can just do that, a couple points a game, like at least 8, 10, maybe at least a game with us like that, it really does wonders, bro. Because Vando, if he gets like, somewhat going like that, like this guy juiced up everybody up today. So I would low key give him the game ball if I'm being honest, because he was definitely the spark for everybody. Especially when that block happened. Oh, the game was fucking over at that point when that happened. So I will say Vando, if he just keeps trying to just want to score a bit in the paint like that, is definitely going to make teams think a bit on what to do. So that's all I really got to say.
Yeah, we appreciate it, bro. Yeah, this is actually Vando's best game as a Laker. I think, like stats wise, like he literally, I don't think he's scored this many points as a Laker. I think his Laker high was against the Raptors, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, he quite literally had his best game as a Laker. So, hopefully, we can get more of that for sure. Yo, who's next though? I don't know who we got next, Shub. You
We can go to him. Is he here? Oh no, he did. We can go to. I think T's been waiting for a little bit. We can go to T. T, you there? And then we'll go to Romeo, and then Cammy, and then Juan. Yeah, yeah. T, you with us? Go ahead. What'd you make of the Lakers tonight, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, y'all hear me?
Oh, if T's not there, yeah, him. You can go ahead. Your thoughts on Lakers tonight? Go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you.
Nah, I really thought it was a good game tonight. You feel me? Like, D'Lo went off. You know what I'm saying? 29 points. You know, looking like a good third option. But you feel me? I still can't get over the 6 points that he averaged in the Western Conference Finals. You know, I can't get over that. And I was like, looking at DeJounte Murray, highlights and shit like that against like the Boston Celtics and shit like that. He was cooking those defenders. And that's like a really good defensive team. And I really like feel like we could use a player like that put fear like good defenders' hearts. I don't think D'Lo do that. But he had a good night tonight against Caruso and stuff like that. Caruso, I miss him, but we can't really trade nobody for him. Like I said earlier, Austin Reeves, he's still ass defensively. I don't know if he could really be consistent. Everybody putting a lot of hopes on him to continue in the playoffs, but he only did it one time. He only been there one time. So I don't know where all this like hope is coming from. But guess we can run with it. Everybody had a good night, Vandal, what I'm saying? Like Vandal, he did his thing, Great night for him, 17 points, But really gotta see more like shooting. That's like really where it's at. Like, can he shoot? Can he be a threat offensively? Besides just cutting, because once you take that away from him, like he can be played off the court. And we've seen stretches where he can't finish at the rim. So imagine he's going against like an Aaron Gordon, somebody like that again. He can get played off the court. But pretty good night. I still think we should trade D'Lo. I kind of want a more explosive player that can come off a screen, more explosive. Every time I'm seeing D'Lo, he kind of slow, getting bumped. Kind of like he can't move off of it. That kind of like stagnates our offense. And like the lows is like really bad. The lows is like really really bad, and we don't need that. Unfortunate. He's not playing with like a younger like LeBron. Because then he could stay. His inconsistency wouldn't be so bad. But he's playing with the older versions, so we don't need that. So I feel like we got to get DeJounte Murray. That's all I had to say. Go Lakers.
Yeah, we appreciate you, bro. Welcome to the den as well. I think it's your first time speaking, so
Appreciate
yeah, yeah. Feel free to come back up anytime, bro. We appreciate that. Yo, we're gonna do one more mic check for T. If T's not here, we're gonna go to Cammy. T, are you here? Going once. All right, go ahead, Cammy. It's you,
All
bro.
right, sweet. Yeah, no worries. You know, I watched glimpses of the game today. I was pretty busy, but watching D'Lo, I watched some of the highlights and some of the game while speakers were up here earlier, and watching D'Lo just hit shots like that, man. When he gets in rhythm, it's not gonna lie, it's very aesthetically pleasing to the way he plays the game. Pull up jumper, contested threes, very smooth with his game. But yeah, his floor is really bad, and I'm never gonna forget that Western Conference Finals performance of 6 points a game. That just that was just awful. My question to you isn't so much about the game today, but I don't know which one of you guys said it was, Zay or Rome, where you said pretty much trading for Murray is for our future assets, all that kind of stuff. I agree, and I actually had a question about that. So I don't know if the contract or financials work, so feel free to tell me so. But we can, if the Hawks are willing to take Austin for Murray straight up, then I'll do that so we don't lose that pick. And then, we can look elsewhere around the league to see if we can improve one or two aspects of our team instead with, a D'Lo and a Rui. So, for example, like we trade Austin, we get Murray, great. Okay, that's done. We got our point guard for the next 4 years, hopefully. And then we can get like a Nick Richards and maybe like, another piece like a Bruce Brown or, whoever. It doesn't really matter who it is, but someone who can play. You don't that doesn't move you. I'm asking if it like moves you, but my concern with that would be we kind of lose out on a shooting guard, because if we're going to upgrade our point guard for scoring and facilitating, yeah, he can do that. And we get a backup big, great, right? We get insurance for Anthony Davis, and even if Davis can play all the way through April or whatever, then we won't have a solid shooting guard. So that's my concern with my theory. But overall, we addressed the point guard issue, we addressed our future, and we addressed help for AD, and we can run Nick Richards with AD together at some point, depending on matchup. So like that's kind of what I wanted to throw out there and just hear what you guys had to say about that.
Yeah, I'll just say this: the funniest thing about the whole discourse between D'Lo and all that is like in Austin is if you actually traded Austin Reeves, that makes the trade stuff so much easier. And the thing about it is like he's not gonna get traded. Like I can guarantee you,
Oh,
Austin
100%.
he'll be on the team past the deadline. But I will say, if you were willing to trade Austin Reeves, you would have so many avenues to like truly like improve this roster that you just simply don't have.
Rome, you would have
Take away.
avenues to trade for players that aren't even being discussed right now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how much value he
you
has.
quite literally could go get like probably a star, but like again, I think the Lakers just don't have that willingness to let him go right now because they just don't know what he is. I think that's just like it obviously in the Lakers' mind he has untapped potential. That remains to be seen. We won't know until it gets there, but
that's what's frustrating. Untapped
yeah,
potential for what? Like he's already 25, 26 years old. We have
yeah,
the option to literally improve like 2 or 3 positions on the team, not just for Braun, but like for when he retires and then AD is still the guy. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. No,
we'll
listen,
have
bro.
a
I agree
fucking
with you.
team.
I agree with what you're saying. Like I don't think you're wrong at all. But because like I said, it's funny because it's like if you were willing to trade him, bro, you could probably get like
So many
some
options.
crazy shit, bro. Like like you get Murray, but you could also get like a lot of other shit, bro. So it's
We'll
like
probably get Caruso. Like we'll probably get like
you
you know
probably
what
could
I
get
mean?
Caruso. I'm not gonna lie. You probably could get
Probably not. Yeah.
you probably
Maybe
could.
in the
No, no,
summer
no, no.
though,
I'm
right?
saying
With the 2 picks.
you probably could get Caruso. Like
In the summer with 2 picks.
like if you got rid of Austin right now, you could get Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
If you told the Chicago Bulls, listen, bro, you take Alex, we get Alex Caruso back. You guys get Austin. They'd probably say yes. They probably say yes. Like I don't know why they wouldn't. They would probably say yes and just bank on having Kobe White and Austin Reeves as the backcourt of their future. Like that, I'm pretty sure they'd be open to doing that. But again, like that's what happens. Like you make these players untouchable. So like that's not even an option for the like that's not even something that like we can even think about because it just will not happen. Like that's. But I do think that opens up this trade stuff so wide open if you were willing to move Austin.
Do
Unfortunately, that's
you
just not the case though.
do you think that we're treating Austin? I mean, obviously Austin's a lot better player than like a THT, but in the same sense, do you think the Lakers front office is treating Austin kind of like a THT where it's like, oh, Alex said he'll even take a bigger pay cut and he'll like sign for 5 million and management was like, nope, you can walk, buddy. Like, do you think front office Rob Genie, whichever one of the two that I don't like either, so we all know that, but do you think one of them was like, you know, we just like him because we like him because he was like our first, impact player we've had in a while, and he was undrafted, and I like your story. Like, what is the fucking reason, man? Like, what is the
I
reason?
think there's a couple. I think the fact that he's a homegrown talent and they kind of discovered him. He was like a diamond in the rough, right? Undrafted, dude. All that like West Conference Final, like all that stuff matters. But like even more so, like I genuinely believe that this team is traumatized by letting so many good players walk throughout the like course of these past few seasons that they view Austin as like they're like, okay, we're not gonna let this one go because he's like we have a gym, we're not gonna let it go. And I honestly think it's a misguided approach because the problem with the Lakers letting all these other guys go was that they didn't get anything out of it.
No, they
Like
they,
they
they
would have
capped
traded
themselves and got
if we
nothing.
would have traded Alex Caruso, that's one thing. If we would have traded Dennis Schroeder, if we would have traded Andre Drummond, if we would have traded all these players that we let go, then that's one thing. Bro, we literally let these dudes leave. Like they
Yeah,
just left. Like
yeah.
that. And I think that's the difference. That's why I think it's misguided to kind of hoard Austin Reeves in the same way as these other players that we let walk because it's just not the same scenario, right? Like if you could upgrade, I think you upgrade. But like again, I just the Lakers are very much about like perception, and I think that might not be perceived well, even though I don't think that should matter. I just think it's a fact. I think they would not want to be the ones that signed a guy like Austin Reeves to one of the best contracts in the league just for them to end up trading him in the same summer or in the same year for a potential upgrade. I think they just think that just wouldn't be a good look. And like you can argue that it's not a good look. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the dude literally just got a Team USA invite again. I don't know how, but he just got literally another Team USA invite.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously he's coveted around the league. Obviously, he's viewed as this, rising star type of guy at some point. But the Lakers they're just hell bent on like making sure he is the Lakers. So
Well,
until then, that's kind of how we have to all navigate.
I think
Kind
I
of
think Austin in the right system can definitely flourish, just not our system with Ham right now. But that's the thing. We need to sell high. We already missed out on Kyrie, but they were kind of asking for the moon at the time. To all of us, we thought they were asking for the moon. Hindsight's 2020, right? But like now, we kind of got a second chance with a comfortable contract for years to come, from both D'Lo, Austin, and Rui. We have these assets, and yeah, I think I agree with you. Like this is just Rob Pelinka kind of traumatized, like you said, to quote you. This is more self-preservation, because if it doesn't work out, then Rob looks bad. But like if we don't do anything at all, and you just kind of in a sense punt some of your future away, it's him saving face. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I just kind of wanted to throw that idea out there, see what you thought about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man. We definitely always appreciate it, bro. I feel like we always have a lot of thought provoking conversation that you bring up. So that's always appreciated. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting next 2 weeks going forward. That's for sure, bro. Because we're all hyper focused on the trade deadline, bro. Nothing's even happened yet, so it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. But we're all here for the ride, I guess. Chubb, do we have any?
Yeah, we we can go to. I'm gonna go to Romeo. He's been waiting for a little bit, and then
I
we'll
think
go
he
to the.
went already. I think Romeo already went.
Oh, my
Yeah,
fault, bro.
gang, I went already.
Yeah,
I
Romeo
appreciate
already
it.
went.
Yeah. So then we'll go to a LeBron fan. He just came up here. I think he's the last speaker, and then we can low key wrap up. Then
All right.
LeBron fan, you there with us?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Try again. You were like staticky, but
it was
yeah,
a
I think
little
you're
laggy,
coming
but
in.
I think you're solid right now. Go ahead and try to.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you good?
yeah.
Go
You
ahead.
straight.
All right, I just want to talk about the D'Lo situation. I'll be quick. So people are talking about this little run and all. He's doing well or whatever. But what's the most important thing with the Lakers and when it comes to basketball? The playoffs. D'Lo, for his career in the playoffs, shoots 39% from the field, 33% from three, while being negative on defense. How is that gonna help the Lakers win a championship? He's been in the playoffs 3 times and he hasn't shown he can be consistent. So my point is, with the player option on top of that, how is this even a discussion? And I just wanted to know y'all's thoughts on all that.
Chubb, you want to go first on that?
Yeah. And shout out to LeBron fan. He and my mentions all the time. We like chop it up great. He knows ball for sure. And I know where he stands on this. So I'm gonna take the question at
Yeah,
face
you do.
value. Like, why is this even a discussion, bro? I think it's a discussion because Laker fans are a prisoner of the moment, and recency bias like is definitely prevalent as we watch games. And I'm not even hating on Laker fans right now because once you see like in reality in real time like what you've been asking for out of the point guard position for like months now, it's gonna make you stop and think, bro. Like even with the big picture stuff, like yeah, we did the big picture stuff after D'Lo dropped 25, like the third game or the fourth game, bro. This is like going on 10 days where like D'Lo showing you who he can be at his best, and who he can be at his best is a player that the Lakers have been searching at the point guard position for maybe I'm not gonna go crazy, but like at least a decade, bro. Like at least a decade, like before exception of LeBron in 2020. So like that's why I think it's a question because the Los Angeles Lakers having having a solid and a good point guard that can score, shoot, space the floor, and dictate the offense the way he's doing, next to two of the best wings and arguably the best duo in the association at the 3 and the 4, at the 3 or the 4 and the 5, it takes our team to a whole nother level, to the point where it's easier not to break anything if it doesn't need fixing, instead of just like reintegrating and like people talking about continuity and shit like that. So if D'Lo plays like this for a while, it's easier on us because we don't have to like mess with anything. But so I think that's why a lot of people are like now like looking into this, considering it, because it does keep up in your mind. But as you know, bro, I'm on your side. I lean towards that side where it's like it's very close, but like I'm comfortable moving off of D'Lo for the greater good, because I'm content with the other options that are out there, and I am willing to take that risk, even if it falls on his face. And I'll say something before I pass the mic to Rome. Mason said it earlier about why not trade Reeves, bro. I'm telling you right now, and I'll even tweet it in the coming days, bro. If you told me that DeJounte Murray would come onto this team and maintain his season averages on the Lakers this season, but Austin Reeves will be a surefire all-star in 3 years down the line, if you gave me both those pieces of information, I would still do the trade in 2024. If you told me Austin Reeves is going to be an all-star in 2027, if I trade him, I am still trading Austin Reeves off the team for DeJounte Murray this season. If you told me Austin Reeves will be an overall better, slightly better player than DeJounte Murray, I am still trading Austin Reeves today for DeJounte Murray today. So I'll just leave it there. I'll give it to Ro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm literally feel exactly the same. Like LeBron timeline. That's really much it, bro. Like win because LeBron James and Anthony Davis are on your team right now. Like that whole down the road future, bro. The fucking Miami Heat just traded like damn near their last first for Terry Rozier, bro. Like, bro, like they don't give a fuck about what's gonna happen in 3 years. But we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen down the road. I don't give a fuck about potential when I have two superstars right now. Like that the potential shit isn't like. Matter of fact, you're not trading for DeJounte Murray because of his potential. You're trading because you know he's a good player. That's the whole point. And I feel like that's kind of where this argument of like keep or trade or keep, I think it's kind of devolved into like this idea that like, bro, we're banking on D'Lo's potential. That's kind of the problem. Like that's kind of like the underlying issue as to why, like, because we don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Like we'd have no idea when the floor is gonna hit. That's the problem with D'Lo. That has been the problem. If this was not a problem, guys, D'Angelo Russell would not be traded from every single team that he's ever been on. Seriously, if we knew definitively, yeah, no, D'Lo's just a great player. He's gonna sustain great play. This is just who he is as a player. But we wouldn't be doing this. We would probably be at the deadline trying to make a marginal move. Maybe trying to upgrade from Gabe Vincent. Maybe trying to get a backup center. We wouldn't be trying to make a big swing trade for a player that, whether or not the fans want to believe it, the Los Angeles Lakers think is better than D'Angelo Russell. Just think about that. We talk about what we would do and what we think. Bro, the Lakers are telling you right now they think this guy is better than the guy we have. Period. Like that's like I don't know why that gets lost in all of this conversation, bro. The Lakers, bro. Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buzz, everybody who's involved with this trade shit, bro. They are telling you, I think this guy is gonna replace this guy, and we're gonna be a better team. That's why you make trades. That's the
So
only
much
reason why you make
so,
trades.
so much so that they said, "Hey, we scouted and drafted this player 6 months ago, and oh, by the way, we're willing to give you another first, just to show you how much we want your guy who we think is better than our guy.
Like we're
We're
talking
willing to
about
give
this.
you our rookie and our first, bro."
We're talking about the same team that didn't want to trade first round picks for years. The same team. And this nigga comes around now. It's like, yeah, you can have the first. You can have the young nigga we just got. And we're gonna give you D'Lo, who's been playing scorching hot right now. Think about it, y'all. Like it's not really a debate. Like it's not really like because even if we can convince ourselves DeJounte does this wrong, DeJounte's not as good as this, like D'Lo's better at this, D'Lo can do this. The Lakers are telling you what they want right now. This whole DeJounte stuff, it's not coming from just Atlanta. There's no way every sourced media member is getting the same information. That means something, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I need y'all to understand, like, the Lakers think it's an upgrade. Y'all keep asking, yo, is this an upgrade? Is this an upgrade? Bro, just see what they think. They want the nigga. Like, if Atlanta said, you know what? We're gonna stop bugging y'all about Austin Reeves. Let's just do the deal. DeJounte's a Laker tomorrow. Literally. So, like, I don't know why we devolved this conversation into what could happen. Well, D'Lo could do this. Well, D'Lo could get to this. Well, what if D'Lo does this? I don't think the Lakers are viewing it like that anymore. I think it's far gone. I think they've decided. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's up to the Lakers anymore if they're gonna get DeJounte Murray. I think it's up to the Atlanta Hawks and whatever third team gets involved. Bro. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. The Lakers want DeJounte Murray so badly that they are looking for another team to send D'Angelo Russell to. Think about that. What are we doing? They want this nigga so bad that they're willing to create a 3-team trade. We all know 3-team trades are terrible. Like, that's like where trades go to die. Like, that's not even 3-team trades are hellish. Like, they suck. No one wants to do 3-team trades. They want this nigga so bad that they're willing to give up their last most valuable asset in their first round pick. And they're trying to get a third team involved to make this shit happen. And you guys are asking if y'all think this is worth it or not. Bro, the Lakers think it's worth it. They think it's worth it. Just like they think Darvin Ham can coach this team. Like, whether you agree, that's what they think. And that's kind of what the bottom line is. So, like, I don't think it's a matter of, like, are the Lakers going to actually do it? It's a matter of, like, is Atlanta going to just concede? Is Atlanta going to concede? And are the Lakers going to be able to find a third team? That's the questions y'all got to ask, bro. I don't really care to entertain the is D'Lo going to stay, is D'Lo. Because, like, it's not even really up to the Lakers at this point. So just food for thought, bro. Think about that. When y'all do the whole, is this marginal? Is this moving the needle? All that shit. Just know that the Lakers think this shit moves the needle.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, LeBron fan, you got any other questions? Or do you want to add anything to that?
Oh no, I don't want to hold y'all up or anything. I just want to
Oh, no,
be
we
quick
straight,
and
dude. We
give
up
my
here.
thoughts. No,
For
that's
sure.
all for real. I was just, putting that out there.
No, for sure.
Everybody's talking about we don't need no moves and 9th place, 500 or whatever. It just didn't make sense to me. But
yeah, nah.
But nah, D'Lo's been balling though for real. Like I ain't trying to all the way hate on him.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
flowers
He's
to
he's
D'Lo,
been
man. When
doing
you
his
play
thing.
basketball,
bro, he
you
winning his
make
games.
this. Like
It's
it's
like I said, if he could do this consistently, we wouldn't even be having this discussion.
exactly,
Yeah,
man.
if you're winning the Lakers basketball games, there's no bad blood
Right.
And
from the
Like,
fans,
bro,
bro. Like
to do this
and
in the midst of trade talks too, bro, that's some gangster
that's a
ass
big
shit.
time.
I'm not gonna lie.
and
Yeah,
people be talking about the Western Conference Finals. It's not like we expected him to drop 25 on 50, 40, 90 in the playoffs. But 12, if he's a negative defender, I feel like in the playoffs you should be able to at least give 12 to 15 and be a plus shooter in every series you're in if you're going to be a negative on defense in the playoffs as a third option. So that's all I really wanted to say.
agreed. Hey, we appreciate it, boss. Hey, we're gonna go to Daniel. I think it's gonna be the last speaker here. It's getting late over here. Daniel, appreciate you joining. Did you have anything to add on the Lakers or discuss?
Yeah. Why won't they get rid of the homie coach? And why won't they make trades off the margins to get rid of Torian Prince? We know what the issue is, and I hear you fellas been talking about D'Lo and being on other teams, but I think context is also important to have.
the first time they traded him was to get off the horrible contract that the Lakers gave Mozgov and Deng, and so they had to attach a young prospect at that point. So then he goes to Brooklyn, balls out after recovery after an injury, I believe, and Brooklyn sign and trades him because they wanted to go in on Kyrie, KD. Golden State then took him as a contract, knowing that they were going to flip him for an asset because he was never going to fit into their system. And then he goes to Minnesota for 3 years. So it's not like he's been traded because teams didn't want him. He's been traded for other bigger pieces or for mistakes that organizations made to try to clean up. But again, DeJounte Murray has been traded, what, 2 times? It's going to be the 3rd time? Why did the Spurs move off him if he was so great? Atlanta,
He's only been traded once.
well, it's going to be 2 times, but Atlanta's going to trade him. Atlanta gave up a lot to get him. Why is Atlanta moving off of him if he's such a great pick? The same questions that we're asking about D'Lo, we're not asking about DeJounte. And I think that's a fair conversation to be had. Is he comfortable sitting in the corner with Braun? Because we know that's what Braun's going to do. Crunch time, the ball's not going to go to him. It's going to go to Braun. It's going to go to AD, and then maybe it's going to go to him. And if he's not hot, this coach has shown he'll sub you out. Then what? Is he going to pout on social media too? We keep making these irrational moves. It's been like, what, 3, 4 years now? The exact same thing, rotate, rotate, rotate. At some point, you got to build. If not, we're just going to be here chasing ghosts again.
Hey, Danny, we appreciate it. Well said. Yeah, I think a lot of different moves can be made. Why don't they trade Tory Prince? Yeah, I get it, and it all stems from the coach. But like I said, I think a few spaces ago, bro, we can't keep being a dead horse. The main problem is not going to be resolved. We got confirmation of that a couple weeks ago when Jeannie lent her, support. So did Rob of Darvingham. The main problem's not going away. So unfortunately, we're gonna still call it out, even because it is frustrating and it's losing its games. But there's no point talking about like, oh, I don't know why we need all these trades when our coach is the main problem. Well, what do you suggest we do with our main problem? Well, we need to fire him. That's not happening. We already got confirmation there's 0 chance Darvin gets fired this season. We got official word of that. It didn't come from Shams. It didn't come from Woj. It came straight from the Los Angeles Lakers owner that they have his complete support. There would need to be a fucking disastrous event of string of games to happen for that floodgate to open up again, but we're not seeing it. So we got to change what we can control, which is
What are,
go
what
ahead.
are we going to do if next season we're right back in this boat? Austin's already shown that he's not necessarily going to take the leap again. I don't even know what his leap looks like. His leap might be 2 points more than what he's giving you right now. Let's say you get DeJounte, and you need to make another move because Braun is in win mode now. Who are you trading DeJounte for? Is Clutch going to allow you to make that move again? It's just a never-ending cycle that it's frustrating as a team because, like you said, the coach, I don't even call him the coach, the homie coach, because we know he's cool with certain folks on that team. The homie coach got Teflon at this point where he can't get kicked out. So if that's the case and we're back here next season, then what?
Then
Yeah,
you a long
go ahead,
look in
bro.
the mirror and and reevaluate. Oh,
Yeah,
you
like
can,
I
go ahead.
mean, I understand where the frustration is coming from because I completely get in. As a Laker fan, the last few years, the turnovers have been very, for me personally, not too annoying. But I understand the frustration. Like, oh man, every year we have a new team, so I get your perspective. But to answer your question directly, I think next year's problem is a question for next year. Got to see how this year plays out. However, what I will say back is I would rather have this problem with one, probably 2 generational superstars on my roster than being a mediocre team that doesn't. You saw the Mavericks, at least, again, make the effort to bring back their superstar. They're in talks to try to get a third piece, such as Miles Bridges, to do what they can to appease Luka. You saw Boston go absolutely all in because they were tired of losing around Tatum and Brown. Make a monumental move to get rid of the heart and soul of their team to get Kristaps Porzingis. You saw the Bucks as recent as 48 hours ago pull the plug on their head coach who won 30 games, who has the second best record in the league because they were not content with their defense because they have a generational superstar to appease. So, like, you're seeing, I know it's frustrating for us, but this is the price that comes with having an icon on your roster. Like, this is what comes with it. And so we have to pay our lumps and people. Being a Laker fan, I understand the frustration. I do get the perspective of like, why do we got to do
All
this?
the
This timeline
all the
is wild.
dudes
It's
you
too
mentioned
much.
are 10 plus years younger than Braun. They're 10 plus years younger than Braun.
But they're all at the same talent level, though.
They're 10 plus years younger than Braun.
I understand, but like they're all championship assets and championship cornerstones. Like LeBron James is a championship level player, even right now, even being 10 years older. Like even at 39, put LeBron James in a playoff series. He's in most playoff series the best player in that series right now. So, I mean, I know what the age is, and you would be absolutely correct if you can see a very, very clear, sharp decline. But LeBron James hasn't done that. Literally 4 hours ago, he got announced as an all-star starter amongst 10 years younger type players. So, I mean, the talent is still there from, a 39-year-old to warrant such monumental changes that, like I've been acknowledging, are frustrating to the common fan. That why do we have so much turnover? Why do we have to do all these trades? Like I get it. However, you have to do everything you can to maximize championships when you have one of these, I think, 5, 6, 7 guys to be able to do so. The Clippers just like I thought they went all in 5 years ago getting PG for Shea. They they don't have any picks for the next 8 years because they went ahead and got James Harden, and that's all after before extending Kawhi because they have their fate in Kawhi too. So I'm not saying everything is equal. You can't equalize everything, and everyone has different situations. Like you just mentioned, the 10 years younger point, that is a point. But you see these organizations, these GMs, um, are going all out because they feel like with one of these 6 players that I feel like are championship players, you have to go for it now. And you're seeing it across the league. So I think that's why you're seeing it, and it's frustrating to some fans, but you do it every time. You do it every time because I would rather have the generational superstar and go through these headaches of trying to find the right pieces for our icons puzzle than just be content maybe winning 40 games, making the playoffs, selling some seats, going out strong in 6 games in the first round. I'm gonna take that route every single day. Than be mediocre. So that's kind of what we're on. Dan, we appreciate it, dog. Appreciate you coming up here. Yeah, I'm gonna just close it. Not too much to sort of discuss. Rome, if you want to add anything, go ahead. But I'm gonna come kind of just close it out. Not much too much to say. I think it was a good space. Actually, a good space. A lot of trade discussion. A lot
I'll
of
just say,
talks heating up.
D'Lo said to David McMenamin, "My confidence is through the roof right now, and I'm going to keep it there." I mean, we'll
Good
see.
for us. Good for us.
Yeah, we'll see.
Minus all the trade shit. I know we just got lost in like fantasy basketball second. Guys, the Lakers are 23-23. It feels good to get in the win column, but we got a lot of season left, a lot of games to climb. Still in ninth place, so we gotta get the fuck out of here and back into the playoff picture. And that starts. Oh wait, I skipped Gas. Gas, it's on you, bro. Go ahead.
Oh
My
shit.
fault. My fault.
Nah, you good, gang. That I zoned out.
Your thoughts on the
Goddamn, I
game, bro?
forgot I
You
was
good?
even up here for real, gang.
No, you good. Your thoughts on the
Shit.
game, bud?
Thoughts on the game? Amazing. What the fuck? Where the fuck has this been? Them other 23 losses we have on our record. Like, I know we can't do that shit every night, but damn, my nigga, give me at least half them games we lost back if we play like this. Torian Prince started off shitty in the first half. He picked it up. He picked it up, even though we was already blowing these niggas out. The nigga picked it up, and I like to see it. Defense still shaky as fuck as always. Don't like him playing 30 minutes. Once again, let's tone that nigga minutes down, please. My nigga D-Lo, Coco 5. I'm buying 2 cases tonight, my boy. You hooped. You hooped. I might switch it up and get the motherfucking lime bitch. I might switch it up and get that hoe. Parlay hit tonight, feel me? Little small shit. The big one ain't hit. Fuck
Hey, the
the
big one
Nuggets.
hit today, guys. I'm just saying, gang.
I peeped,
Dang,
gang.
man.
I
Woo. I'm on a heater, man.
peeped.
I'm on a fucking heater. I'm not gonna lie.
Good shit, my boy. Goddamn. We gonna lock in again tomorrow. Well, I'm really locking in tonight, Korean basketball on in like 2 hours. So, I gotta do my research. Feel me? Do a little 2-leg parlay. Feel me? Might put 100 on it. Who knows? Um, yeah, man, we got that dub. D-Lo played amazing. AR played amazing. AD, this was scoring wise a down game for him. But other than that, he affected the game like he always does. I can't be mad at it. Niggas balled out, the 75-year-old retiree almost. That nigga hooped tonight. Everybody was just doing good, bro. Like, I don't fucking know. Besides Christian Wood and Max, they ain't play that many minutes, but feel me? Like, we had hella niggas in double figures. I think we had like what, 6, 7 people in double figures tonight? Shit, I
For
don't
9
fucking
players
know.
play, we had 7 in double figures. Everyone who played
Seven.
more
Yeah.
than I think 17 minutes had double figures, right? So yeah,
Yeah, that shit was fucking amazing. That's the shit I like to see. I'm looking at the box score now. We had 4 niggas with 20 points.
insane.
What the fuck?
First time all season. Ron brought that
What
up.
the
Yeah,
fuck? And with
first
a
time all
season
season.
high in scoring, 141 guys. Like, bro, that shit's fucking beautiful, man. That shit's beautiful. Feel me? It was the Bulls. But at the same time, feel me? I don't take none of these wins for granted. We need to rack up these wins. We gotta stop playing down to weaker teams. Feel me? Like, we gotta stop doing that shit, because that shit be biting us in the ass at the end, bro. Like, I keep going back to that fucking Spurs game. We should have not lost to the fucking Spurs. LeBron or no LeBron, we shouldn't have lost that fucking game.
Oh,
And,
God.
yeah, bro, with that being said, I'm wrap this shit up, because ain't really much to say. Niggas balled out. I'm proud of all my niggas. I'm proud of D-Lo for staying consistent with all these fucking rumors and shit. Even though I've been ready to ship your bags, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I'm willing to take accountability for the shit that I say. Feel me? And I ain't gonna lie. I wanted that nigga gone when he was in his slump. Feel me? I want that nigga get the fuck out of here. I was still on that train. I'm kind of leaning like, he kind of increasing his trade value, but at the same time, that nigga can play like this the rest of the season. Shit, keep him. Keep him. Keep him, bro. Shout out to my nigga D-Lo. Shout out to Austin Reeves for finally picking it the fuck up. Like, oh my God, I don't know where the fuck you been at the last couple of games, but nigga, we needed that. We needed that. Goddamn, go golfing or something, nigga. On y'all next break, go golfing. Get your mind right. With that being said, man, be who you are. Now let me chill. Goddamn, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Goddamn, don't do nothing you ain't got no business fucking doing. Get y'all bread. If you in school, learn some shit. You really should be sleeping now if you in school. Cause goddamn, y'all niggas got that shit in the morning. Ladies, be careful out here. Please get y'all concealed carry license. A lot of fucking weirdos out here. Go do that shit. Protect yourself. Fellas, stay on y'all shit. Don't be getting no dumb shit. Don't be starting no shit. Mind your business. Make your paper and get the fuck out the way. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Free Rio. Free Sue Surf. I'm out. Lake Show.
Appreciate you guys as always. I'm gonna give it to Zay for any closing thoughts if he's still on the other line. But if not, we'll go to Rome. Yeah, Rome, it's on you.
um,
He's still on. He's still on
that nigga
Omegle.
crazy.
Oh, wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. I had one more thing. My bad, my bad, my bad. I just thought about it, gang. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. FanDuel comes to the state of North Carolina March 11th at 12 p.m., dude. I have that shit marked on my calendar. When I tell y'all the plays I'm finna be making, I'm going back to
I'm
coaching
jealous as
plays.
fuck, bro. I'm actually
Boy,
jealous,
when
bro.
I
I'm really jealous.
tell you, but I ain't felt this way since I graduated, nigga. I ain't felt this way since I graduated from high school, nigga. Since I did my first real security job, my nigga, I haven't felt this way since like a little kid inside. As a gambler, feel me? As a real gambling addict, you feel me? But I'm a good one though. I ain't over here betting my house and my cars and my shoes and shit. Don't do that. Matter of fact, if you in here and you gamble and bro, don't gamble if you can't fucking lose the shit. Don't do that. You gonna fuck yourself up. You gonna fuck your life up. Don't do that shit. But yeah, FanDuel coming. Oh my God, Jaylen Brown, 15 points. Hit it. Jason Tatum, 20 points. Green. I'm finna eat. Oh my God. All the guys gonna eat, bro. FanDuel, Barstool Sportsbook, Bet3. I
Hey,
got them
listen,
downloaded. We
listen, bro.
are
We might
ready.
need to listen, bro. We might need to tap in with this Zell. I might need to send you my play so you can play the
Hey, shit, I
FanDuel
did it for
shit.
Ben Smoke.
I'm
I'll
just
do it for you
saying,
too,
bro,
my
because like
brother.
that
Don't
shit is
care
free
Hey,
money
resist.
over
I
there,
did it for
nigga.
Ben Smoke
FanDuel
when
is
that nigga
free
was
money,
in
man.
Nigeria. I'll do it for you too, my brother. I
Bro,
got
FanDuel
you.
is free money, nigga. Like,
When I
oh
say
my God.
free money, nigga,
That shit
free
is
fucking money.
printing money.
What?
Printing
Mm.
money, bro. Printing money.
Jaylen
Oh
Brown,
God.
15 points. The odds a little shaky, but nigga, I'll take it. That's a dub.
Oh
That's a
God.
dub.
On Jesus,
Nigga,
bro.
what if I want a big one? Derek White 3 threes, James Harden 3 3. Nigga, oh my
That's what I'm
God. But
saying,
y'all
bro. It's nasty. It's
understand,
gonna get
bro.
nasty,
Shit, a
bro.
no brainer.
Wait till I take D-Lo 5 threes and win
And
$1,000
that
off
shit
$10.
cash.
Like
Oh
that's
my
the shit, bro.
God,
That's the shit I'm
nigga.
talking about.
Give me D-Lo against the D. Do we play Detroit again?
We do at home. Yeah,
Oh
they're
my
coming in.
God, nigga.
They have
When?
to.
I need the date because nigga, I'm
I
taking D-Lo
got
for
you.
30
Actually, it's
points. I
recent.
swear to God.
February. I got you on that. We played them in 6 games.
Never mind. It ain't gonna matter. That's some bullshit. But
Oh
March
yeah.
11th, man. If you in Carolina, mark the fucking date. March 11th, 12 p.m. Lake Show, nigga. Go get y'all motherfucking money, you word?
Oh God. Simple as that. Drop the mic. Hey, we appreciate you guys. I'm glad you're excited, bro. FanDuel is cake. It's cake.
Bro,
I
I
just went to
wish, bro.
Arizona.
Like I'm so envious of any nigga that plays on Fit. Like, oh my God.
Oh
Bro,
God,
I
bro.
was
I
with
just seen a
somebody.
nigga hit like for like 80K or 90K the other
I
day. All
know,
for
bro. They be
What?
putting,
$10.
bro, Chubb, they be putting like $1 and winning like 10,000.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
that
No,
shit.
I see the BR, bro. I was with somebody in Arizona. They show me like a 5-leg parlay. They be cashing like fucking 500 just because Wemby hit fucking 2 dunks, and
That's
I'm
what I'm
like,
saying, bro.
what?
Oh, bro. Like my homie put in a
This
parlay
shit
for
is
me today,
crazy.
but the Lakers went over the fucking line, bro. I was mad as fuck.
Crazy as fuck,
Bro.
dog. Nah, we appreciate it, guys. Hey, Rome, we're gonna give it to you, bro. Go ahead, close this thing up.
I'll be quick, man. First of all, I just want to give you guys a shout out for rocking with us, bro. We still going strong. I appreciate you guys pulling up with me in playback. Everybody that was with me in playback with me and Zay. That shit was fire. And like I said to you guys, it's gonna be way more playbacks, bro. I'm really gonna tap in and lock in with the playback side of it. I'm gonna make sure Zay be with me and Shub be with me as well. So with just more content on the way. I know y'all love content. There's gonna be more content on the way, especially with this trade deadline shit going. Like we are the streets right now. You know what I'm saying? So we finna lock in. It's gonna be lit, but I appreciate the support. That's really what it is. Just coaches den, bro. We all appreciate the support y'all give us all the time. Playback today, we had Zay, me, Shub, Anthony Irwin, Rod, like bro, and it's just big love. Chat was zooming, talking about coaches take over and all that shit. So we appreciate all the love, man. Real shit. We do it for you guys and we have fun doing it. So just want to give y'all that shout out. As for the Lakers, listen, bro, just stack wins, bro. We've been saying this shit, bro. We won 4 of our last 6. Guess what? We still 500. So we got to figure this shit out. We got to figure this shit out right now. I'm not taking any moral victories in any of this shit right now. Honestly, bro, like we just need to win games. I don't give a fuck how. I don't give a fuck who. I don't give a fuck why. Just win games. And that's pretty much it, bro. You have you have a chance right here, and we've said this a lot of times, and these motherfuckers have squandered those chances. But again, Warriors Hawks, you can close out this month pretty fucking well. So that's what it comes down to. But we finna see what's happening. In the meantime, we finna keep it locked. Like I said, we're gonna keep going, keep growing. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Real shit.
Yeah, bro. As always, Rome closing it out well. I'm gonna read you guys the next 5 for your Lakers, who we got, because we do go on that road trip now, starting with the Warriors. Our homestand is kind of done as we close out January. We are at Warriors Saturday, guys. At Rockets, at Hawks, at Celtics, at Knicks, at Hornets. We have a 6-game road trip at Golden State, Houston, Atlanta, Boston, New York, and Charlotte. Super important, like Rome just said, you got to stack wins best as possible. because of the position we're in right now, some of these games we're not super confident in, they all of a sudden become must wins, right? Like, because the season more than half over, we gotta stack, and by any means necessary. This means, like, just like you remember our vibe on the Clippers game, like we were in prime position to steal that. We didn't feel bad and like for not winning that. We needed that game, even though we were undermanned. We had to get that game by any means necessary because of the whole win. So, same thing applies for this road trip. We got to do our best to grab every single one of those games, come hell or high water, because we got to start stacking out because the West is deep, absolutely fucking deep. So, we're sure we'll get back to that. Lakers get in the win column tonight for sure. And to Rome's point, on the content stuff, you guys have been super amazing support wise. Special shout out to Coach Rome for just handling everything, giving the best content for you guys, and just being the most accessible. Um, on this whole shit for real. More playbacks on the way, like you said. Bro, me and Rome were on the phone at like 1 the other night, like talking about where we want to take this thing. And the only reason we've had that conversation is because you guys show the craziest fucking support that I told Rome, I don't know. We got to be smart with this shit because I don't know where this is going to go. I have a call with some dude next week that likes our spaces, that wants to talk about opportunities. I haven't told the coaches yet, but that's happening next week. So there's some stuff happening, bro, and it cannot be done without you guys. So we really appreciate it. More content on the way, like Rome said. Just keep like I keep saying, follow the coaches, DM the coaches. All their DMs are open. Mine are as well. My personal account. So is this account as well. Feedback, questions, trade proposals, more feedback, recommendations, anything you guys want to see out of us, because we're trying to do it differently. Like we said, we are the streets. We're trying to feed the streets. So all that really helps us because we're just going to continue to do our thing, tunnel vision, respond to games, stuff like that. If you have a great idea that you want to see out of us or want us to see do, then let us know because that helps us out. We're just like super fans like y'all. So any idea would be a great idea. So just want to keep
I
reminding
got
you all that.
one
Go ahead,
more
Ron.
thing, bro. I just want everybody to know it's always big love and light, and I just want to say rest in power to one of the goats of the world.
Absolutely.
Today's
Yeah.
that day. So,
Yeah.
um, if y'all don't do anything else when y'all wake up, just think about a memory that Kobe had that instilled some type of influence in your life, bro. Because I know it, man. That's my role model right there. And today is always a very fucking tough day for me. Bro, my birthday's in 3 days. So like, it sucks because every time I get to this time of year, I think about this. So, um, man, big love and rest in peace to Kobe and Gigi. Um, One of the big reasons why this coaches didn't think is even a thing is because of Kobe Bryant, man, and the
No
impact
doubt.
that he shed on us, all of us, bro, and a lot of people in here. So, um, man, rest in peace to Kobe, man, King Kobe. Yeah, bro. I didn't want to. I'd be remiss to not mention that
No, thank you.
on this day.
Seriously.
So.
Yeah, bro. Riding super high off the wind space. Didn't notice the time. Yeah, we it's that time. So, ditto everything Rome said. Y'all know how I feel about that. Yeah, just tough day. Just hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. And stay close. Laker fan base, we gotta stay close on days like today. So, appreciate everyone. Lakers get the dub tonight over the Chicago Bulls, 141-132. Hope everyone has a good night. Go Lake Show, and rest in peace to the GOAT. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.